Welcome to our channel today, where we take a moment to reflect on the stories, legacies, and unforgettable lives of the icons who helped shape the culture and spirit of America. There are moments in time that bring an entire nation to pause, and the past 24 hours have been one of those moments. When names that once lit up Hollywood graced the stage, glided across the ice, or lived through the pages of books become memories carried only by the love of their fans, we are reminded of just how deeply they touched our lives. Today, we take this time to honor the true legends, individuals who not only influenced pop culture, but left an indelible mark on the hearts of millions. They were artists, actors, creators, people who made us laugh, made us think, and inspired us through every role, every story, and every unforgettable artistic moment they gave the world. If their legacy has ever touched you, made you smile, reflect, or feel inspired, please show your appreciation by hitting like and subscribing to the channel so you don't miss more powerful stories like these. Leave a comment with 1 if you connect with these stars, or 0 if you have a different perspective. And now let's begin this heartfelt tribute together. The entertainment world is mourning the loss of Julian McMahon, the talented Australian-American actor who passed away on July 2, 2025 in Clearwater, Florida. He was only 56 years old and had endured a long battle with cancer. The heartbreaking news was shared with the world by his wife, Kelly, in an emotional message. Julian's passing leaves an unfillable void in the hearts of his fans and everyone who had the chance to meet him. He was not only a gifted actor, but also a man full of life love for his family and friends. He always sought to bring joy and positivity to those around him, an aspiration he fulfilled through each of his roles and in every relationship he nurtured. This loss is not only a shock to those who admired him in the entertainment industry, but also to those fortunate enough to know him personally. Julian was a passionate individual wholly dedicated to his craft. His performances, particularly in well-known productions like Charmed, Nip Tuck, and Fantastic Four, left a profound and unforgettable impression on audiences. Though his career still held great promise and potential contributions, his sudden passing marks a tremendous loss for all who loved and respected him. Julian McMahon's death serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of love and human connection values he cherished and spread throughout his life. Julian McMahon captured the audience's attention through many roles, but it was his portrayal of Cole Turner in Charmed that marked the beginning of his remarkable career. His compelling performance brought a unique depth to the character, winning the hearts of fans worldwide. Following this breakout role, McMahon continued to prove his talent through a series of memorable performances, most notably as Dr. Christian Troy in Nip Tuck. His ability to portray the complexity and allure of the character kept viewers glued to the screen. His role as Dr. Doom in Fantastic Four further solidified his reputation in the film industry as he delivered a powerful and distinctive performance as a formidable villain. Julian's colleagues, especially Alyssa Milano, his co-star in Charmed, referred to him as a miracle, not only because of his talent, but also because of the grace and unwavering support he brought to the set. Dylan Walsh, his close friend and co-star from Nip Tuck, fondly recalled the joyful moments they shared working together. "We always had each other's backs," Dylan said, highlighting the deep friendship that went far beyond their professional collaborations. Julian's passing is not only a devastating loss for his family and friends, but also a significant void in the entertainment industry and in the hearts of the fans who deeply admired him. Although Julian left us far too soon, his passing has brought an immeasurable sense of grief to his family, friends, and all those who loved and admired him. Yet what can never be lost is the legacy he leaves behind, his body of work, the profound impressions he made on people's hearts, and the beautiful memories he nurtured throughout his life. Julian was not only a gifted artist, but also a beloved friend, a devoted husband, and a loving father. Every action he took, every contribution he made, carried with it a sense of genuine care and an unwavering optimism, qualities that will forever be remembered by those fortunate enough to have known him. His wife Kelly and their young daughter Madison will carry forward the love, faith, and positive spirit that Julian embodied. In their hearts and in the hearts of all who cross paths with him, Julian will never truly be gone. His legacy, not only as an artist, but as a person of deep emotional and moral substance, will live on through the years, remaining a vital part of our collective memory and affection. Though he may no longer walk among us, his spirit endures, continuing to inspire and remind the world of the extraordinary human being he was. On July 3, 2025, the world of cinema fell silent once more as we said goodbye to a legend, Michael Madsen. He passed away at the age of 67 at his home in Malibu, California, after a sudden heart attack. With his signature gravelly voice, piercing gaze filled with layers of emotion, and a cool, enigmatic demeanor, Madsen etched his image into the hearts of audiences through every performance. He was more than just an actor. He was an icon of American cinema for decades, especially known for his roles in uniquely stylized films, many of which bore the unmistakable mark of Quentin Tarantino's direction. Michael Madsen's name became synonymous with unforgettable roles, characters marked by complex inner worlds torn between good and evil, toughness and vulnerability. Foremost among them was Mr. Blonde in Reservoir Dogs, a legendary performance that cemented his status as a symbol of modern crime cinema. With a calm, commanding presence and an edge of recklessness, Madsen brought a haunting charisma to the role, making Mr. Blonde terrifying yet strangely compelling. His legacy only grew as he continued to deliver powerful performances in Tarantino's other films such as Kill Bill and The Hateful Eight, where his ability to portray nuanced, emotionally rich characters was on full display. Directors like Tarantino trusted him with roles that demanded depth, restraint, and intensity, qualities Madsen delivered with unforgettable force. Throughout a career spanning more than 4 decades, Michael Madsen appeared in over 300 film projects, from blockbuster cinema to television and independent productions. He was not just a familiar face, but an icon of a raw, authentic, and unmistakable acting style. His tough, intense, and haunting roles created a unique and irreplaceable mark in the hearts of film enthusiasts. That immense artistic legacy, along with his fierce passion for the craft of acting, will continue to live on, not only through the films he was a part of, but also through the inspiration he leaves for future generations of actors and audiences worldwide. Michael Madsen will forever be an indispensable part of modern cinematic history. Though famous for his tough, strong roles on screen behind the spotlight, Michael Madsen was a man with a sensitive, profound, and loving soul. He was deeply devoted to his family and had a quiet passion for poetry, a little-known side of an actor often associated with a cold demeanor. In his everyday moments, Michael was not just an artist, but also a father, a brother, and a man who constantly contemplated life and spiritual values. His sister actress Virginia Madsen emotionally shared her feelings about her brother in a concise yet deeply moving statement, half legend, half lullaby. Before his passing, Michael Madsen completed a deeply personal and meaningful project, the poetry collection Tears for My Father. Unlike the tough, gritty roles he was known for on screen, this collection opened the door to a different world. A contemplative inner landscape filled with pain, loss, and unresolved memories of his father. The poems in Tears for My Father are gentle yet emotionally charged, revealing a profoundly sensitive and introspective side of Madsen, a man who beneath his rugged exterior longed to be understood. More than just a work of art, this book stands as a final message to those who followed his career. Behind the image of strength was a heart full of longing and complexity. Michael Madsen's legacy lives not only in iconic films such as Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, and The Hateful Eight, but also in the quiet strength of his written words. His poetry offers a softer, more vulnerable counterpoint to his screen persona, acting as a kind of emotional testimony, a son's voice searching for connection and healing through art. With Tears for My Father, he left behind more than the memory of a talented actor. He gave us a glimpse into the soul of a man who wrestled with his feelings and found solace in expression. These verses will continue to echo, offering comfort and inspiration, and will remain a lasting, deeply human part of the artistic legacy he so carefully crafted. On July 4, 2025, the world of music and television bid farewell to an irreplaceable icon, Mark Snow, the brilliant composer behind the mysterious and haunting melodies of the series, The X-Files. He passed away at the age of 78 at his home in Connecticut, surrounded by his family after a brief and quiet battle with illness. Although the specific cause of death has not been announced, it is certain that his final days were enveloped in the warm love of his loved ones. The news of his passing was first shared by Variety and later confirmed by People magazine, leaving a profound sense of loss among fans and the artistic community. The greatest legacy Mark Snow leaves behind is not just the sheer volume of his work, but his unique, distinctive, and haunting musical signature. The theme for The X-Files, with its whistling sound and chilling feel, transcended the confines of a soundtrack to become a pop culture phenomenon. It evoked curiosity, fear, and a sense of wonder about the unknown, perfectly capturing the spirit of the show. Throughout his decades-long career, Mark Snow composed hundreds of scores for television and film. But The X-Files was his masterpiece, a theme where just the first few notes are enough to send shivers down the audience's spine. His music will forever echo in the hearts of the public as an essential part of television history. Born Martin Fulterman in Brooklyn, New York, Mark Snow dedicated his entire life to music, not just as a profession, but as a calling. From his earliest years, he showed an intense passion for music and quickly pursued the path of art with seriousness. As a student at the prestigious Juilliard School, Snow began to hone his skills in composition and orchestration, developing his own unique style. In the early years of his career, he wrote scores for many popular television shows such as Heart to Heart, T.J. Hooker, and Starsky and Hutch, gradually establishing his name in the world of television composing. However, it was not until 1993, when he took on the music for the series The X-Files, that Mark Snow truly became a prominent and widely influential name. The show's theme music, with its haunting, cold, yet captivating sounds, made an immediate and powerful impression, becoming intrinsically linked to the success of the hit series. From that moment on, Snow was recognized not only as a talented composer, but also as the creator of a completely distinct soundscape that helped shape the emotional experience of millions of viewers. Although he had worked on numerous projects before, it was The X-Files that served as the turning point, allowing him to leave behind an everlasting musical legacy, one that people don't just hear but feel. With haunting minimalist and evocative melodies, Mark Snow achieved something few television composers ever could. He shaped a distinct sonic identity for a TV show and turned it into an icon. His music for The X-Files wasn't just a backdrop to the story, it was a character in itself, helping to create the eerie, mysterious, and tense atmosphere that defined the series. The echoing notes, distant sounds, and simple yet haunting motifs etched themselves into the minds of viewers to the point where just a few seconds of the theme could instantly transport one back into the strange world of Mulder and Scully. Snow didn't just compose music, he created a feeling, one that millions still remember vividly to this day. Beyond the X-Files, Mark Snow enjoyed a prolific career spanning decades, contributing to other beloved television projects like Smallville, The Ghost Whisperer, and Blue Bloods. He received 15 Emmy nominations, a testament to the wide recognition he garnered from both industry professionals and audiences alike. What set Snow apart was his innovative and nuanced use of electronic music. He never relied on overcomplicated arrangements. Instead, he had a rare ability to listen to emotion and translate it into sound, ranging from quiet, introspective pieces to climactic compositions that left viewers breathless. Beyond his remarkable musical talent, Mark Snow was deeply loved by friends and colleagues for his humility, sincerity, and warm heart. Though a towering figure in the entertainment industry, he remained grounded and open-hearted to everyone around him. Family was always his anchor and the center of his deepest affections. His wife, Glenise, along with their 3 daughters and grandchildren, now carry not only cherished personal memories, but also the responsibility of preserving the legacy he left behind. They will forever remember the love, sacrifices, and inspiration he brought not only to his family, but also to the broader artistic community. Within the creative world, Snow was more than just a peer. He was a mentor and a source of inspiration. Fellow composer Sean Callery once described him as a teacher with a generous spirit and a deep belief in nurturing young artists. This spirit helped establish Snow as a symbol not just of talent, but of character. His music, from the X-Files to Smallville, Blue Bloods, and The Ghost Whisperer, continues to resonate today, bringing back unforgettable memories for fans around the world. How about you? Did any of the melodies he created touch you in a special way? Young Noble, born Rufus Lee Cooper III. One of the names synonymous with the legacy of 1990s hip-hop, took his final breath on July 4, 2025 in Atlanta, Georgia, at the age of 47. As a key member of the legendary group the Outlaws, founded and mentored by Tupac Shakur, Young Noble played a significant role in shaping the sound and defiant spirit of a generation of young black artists. His passing leaves a great void, not only in the hearts of his fans, but also in the hip-hop community, where he was always regarded as an authentic voice full of courage and loyalty to Tupac's legacy. The sad news was confirmed by his close friend and longtime Outlaws groupmate Edi Mean through a heartfelt message on social media. Edi Mean's tribute was not just about the pain of losing a brother, but also a homage to an artist who always lived and created with his whole heart. Young Noble was not one to chase the spotlight, yet his presence was persistent, an indispensable part of the authentic, rebellious, and deeply human flow of hip-hop. With numerous recordings, solo albums, and passionate lyrics, Young Noble made his mark in history as an artist, true to his ideals, and as a remaining part of the soul of Tupac and the Outlaws. Edi Mean wrote, "Today I received the worst and most unexpected news I could ever imagine. My brother, my partner for over 30 years, took his own life this morning. Please rest in peace, Rufus Young Noble Cooper." He also emphasized the importance of mental health, advising everyone to check on their family and friends because mental illness is a real battle that so many people are facing. Young Noble's musical journey began in his youth in Sierra Madre, California, where he grew up in an environment rich with diverse colors and sounds. From there, he moved to New Jersey, a place where his love for music was truly nurtured and developed. It was here that Young Noble gradually discovered and shaped his distinct rap style, drawing inspiration from everyday stories and the ambition to rise above. Music was not just a career for him. It was his way of connecting with the world, expressing himself, and conveying sincere messages to his listeners. Young Noble's life turned a remarkable page when he met the legendary Tupac Shakur on the west coast of the United States. That pivotal encounter opened the door to a life-changing opportunity in 1996. He officially joined the Outlaws, a collective of young, talented, and passionate artists, mentored by Tupac himself. Within the group, Young Noble didn't just showcase his sharp rap skills, he also contributed as a lyricist for the iconic album The 7 Day Theory. This marked a major turning point in his career, helping him secure his place in the hip-hop world and carve his name into music history while also carrying forward the legacy Tupac had begun. Young Noble's performances on tracks like Hail Mary Bomb First and Life of an Outlaw weren't just songs. They became anthems, legendary pieces etched into the history of hip-hop. Through every verse filled with raw power and emotion, he solidified his role as a key voice and an essential part of the Outlaws. His unique personal style, combined with a deep sense of unity and collaboration, helped fuel the group's enduring impact and resonance within the global hip-hop community. Beyond his brilliant career with the Outlaws, Young Noble has also demonstrated remarkable versatility and depth in his music through his solo albums. Works like Noble Justice, Son of God, Powerful, and 30 View serve as platforms where he shares deeply real-life experiences and profound reflections on life, society, and himself. These albums not only showcase his talent for songwriting and performance, but also reveal another side of him, a mature, thoughtful, and emotionally rich artist. Through each track, listeners can feel his authenticity struggles and an unwavering belief burning within Young Noble's heart. After surviving a severe heart attack in 2021, Young Noble not only committed to fighting for his health, but also used his position and voice to raise awareness about the importance of health, especially the challenges faced by many in his community. He has consistently employed his music and influence as tools of inspiration, encouraging people to care more for themselves and those around them. This journey has made Young Noble a role model not only in artistry, but also in resilience and compassion within the hip-hop world. His sudden passing has deeply moved and saddened the music community and fans everywhere. Many famous artists have paid heartfelt tributes to their talented colleague. Snoop Dogg, a hip-hop legend, expressed his respect with a line from Tupac's song, Good Die Young, a track that serves as a tribute to those who die young but live meaningful lives. Meanwhile, Big Percy, a close friend of Young Noble, wrote these emotional words, "I wish I could change our last call. Prayers up for us." Just a few weeks before his passing, Young Noble still took the time to send his fans sincere and hopeful words of encouragement. "You are next for a miracle." That simple yet powerful statement serves as a reminder that even though life is full of difficulties and challenges, everyone has the ability to overcome them and find their own light. That optimistic spirit is clearly reflected in the music and the message he left behind, an endless source of inspiration for all who have listened and felt it. Alex Del Vecchio, one of hockey's legends, passed away at his home in Rochester, Michigan on July 1, 2025 at the age of 93. The news was announced by his family and the Detroit Red Wings, marking the end of an era for generations of fans who grew up watching him on the ice. Although no specific cause of death was disclosed, the family confirmed that Alex passed away surrounded by his loved ones. For more than 2 decades, Alex Del Vecchio was the heart and soul of the Detroit Red Wings. With 500 games, played 456 goals, and 825 assists, he became an indispensable legend in the team's history. Beyond the impressive statistics, he was not only an outstanding player, but also a steady and reliable center, alongside other legends like Gordie Howe and Ted Lindsay, helping the team win 3 Stanley Cup championships in 1952, 1954, and 1955. After retiring in the 1973-74 season, Alex Del Vecchio's deep love and burning passion for hockey did not fade. Instead of leaving the rink, he chose to continue contributing to the team he had been with for so many years, the Detroit Red Wings, in the roles of head coach and general manager. Through his sharp decisions and strategies, Delvecchio not only helped the team develop technically, but also inspired the entire roster of players and coaching staff. That dedication and passion made him an indispensable icon in the team's history and among its fan community. Beyond his athletic achievements, Alex Delvecchio is remembered as a humble and devoted husband, father, and grandfather. His loved ones always felt his dedication to his family, which surpassed any individual honor. In Detroit, his influence remains everlasting. His number 10 jersey hangs with honor in the arena, while his statue stands firmly outside the Joe Louis Arena, a testament to his special place in hockey history. In 2017, Alex Delvecchio was honored as one of the 100 greatest players in the history of the National Hockey League (NHL). This title was not only a testament to his outstanding skill and remarkable achievements during his playing career, but also a reflection of his absolute loyalty and enduring love for his team and the sport of hockey. Alex Delvecchio is survived by a large and close-knit family, including his beloved wife Judy, 5 children, 10 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. His legacy is not just the goals and memorable games, but also his resilient spirit, loyalty, and profound love for hockey, values that will live on through time and inspire future generations. Richard Greenberg, the Tony Award-winning playwright, passed away at the age of 67 on July 5, 2025. The news was shared by his longtime friend and theater director Robert Falls, expressing deep sorrow. Although the specific circumstances of his passing were not disclosed, Falls' message reflected the great loss felt within the theater community. Born in 1958 in East Meadow, New York, Greenberg began his career fueled by a profound passion for language and storytelling. After studying at Princeton University and Yale School of Drama, he went on to write over 30 plays performed on Broadway and beyond. Works such as Eastern Standard 3 Days of Rain and the Dazzle were highly acclaimed for their emotional depth and complexity. However, it was his 2003 play Take Me Out that earned him the Tony Award for Best Play, opening important conversations about identity, inclusion, and acceptance in sports and society. The impact of this play was further recognized in 2022 when it won another Tony Award. Many remember Greenberg not only for his talent, but also for his humility and kindness. His legacy continues to live on through the plays and literary works he left behind for the world of theater. Kenneth Colley, a name closely associated with the history and legends of the Star Wars universe, passed away at his home in Kent, England on June 30th, 2025, at the age of 87. According to his representative Julian Owen, the cause of his death was COVID-19 following a fall that led to pneumonia. Despite facing health challenges, Kenneth passed away peacefully, surrounded by the love and devoted care of his beloved family. His passing marks a great loss not only for his family, but also for millions of fans worldwide who admired and cherished his talent throughout more than 6 decades of acting career. Over more than 60 years dedicated to the seventh art, Kenneth Colley left a profound mark with over 150 diverse roles spanning comedies, dramas, and renowned science fiction films. Notably, his role as Admiral Piet in the 2 classic films The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi helped cement his place as an indispensable part of global cinematic history. His character is remembered not only as an iconic figure in Star Wars, but also as a contributor to the rich multidimensional universe of this expansive sci-fi saga. Kenneth Colley will always be remembered as a talented, dedicated actor and a living legend of modern cinema. Beyond his iconic role in Star Wars, Kenneth Colley also made a strong impression on audiences with his portrayal of Jesus Christ in the acclaimed comedy film Monty Python's Life of Brian, 1979. This role not only showcased his diverse acting abilities, but also demonstrated his versatile talent across different genres from science fiction to satirical comedy. His friends and colleagues in the film industry will always remember Kenneth with deep respect and affection. Michael Palin, his close co-star in Life of Brian, once called him a special actor and a kind man, always full of enthusiasm and optimism. In his personal life, Kenneth Colley had a deep passion for gardening art and collecting classic cars, hobbies that helped him find peace and inspiration away from the spotlight. He also maintained a close relationship with his fans through conventions and events around the world, always willing to share and connect with those who admired him. The legacy Kenneth leaves behind lies not only in his classic films, but also in the memorable moments, stories, and emotions he conveyed through each role. His name and his work will forever live on in the hearts of fans and in global cinema. Carl Friedrich Mengeling, the spiritual leader of the Diocese of Lansing for more than a decade, passed away on July 1, 2025, at the Mother Teresa House in Lansing, Michigan, at the age of 94. His passing was confirmed by Bishop Earl Boyer, along with deep gratitude for his life and service. Born in 1930 in Hammond, Indiana, Bishop Mengeling embraced the Catholic faith from a young age and was ordained a priest in 1957. He dedicated most of his career to teaching and leading parishes, especially in his role as the Bishop of Lansing from 1996, where he promoted Catholic education and community connection. His leadership during difficult times served as an example for those pursuing their faith. Bishop Mengeling was also at the forefront of protecting children and creating a space for healing in the church when the issue of clergy sexual abuse emerged. He leaves behind a lasting legacy of faith, compassion, and humility. Visitations and funeral services will be held at St. Gerard Church and St. Mary Cathedral. Jim Shooter, who ignited the imaginations of countless comic book fans, passed away at the age of 73 after a quiet battle with esophageal cancer. His son Benjamin Shooter confirmed the news, while editor Mark Waid shared the announcement with the comic community, sparking waves of reflection among those who grew up with the stories Shooter helped craft. Born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Shooter entered the comic book industry at just 13 years old when he sold his first scripts to DC Comics. Driven by a desire to support his family and pursue his passion for storytelling, Shooter quickly rose to prominence at Marvel Comics by the age of 26, a time when the comic industry was opening its doors to new voices. Under Jim Shooter's leadership, Marvel Comics entered a golden era of growth marked by a series of iconic and unforgettable stories that helped redefine the entire comic book industry. Groundbreaking works such as X-Men under Chris Claremont's pen Daredevil during Frank Miller's tenure, and most notably Secret Wars, the first large-scale crossover event of its kind, offered readers an entirely new narrative experience and forever changed the way stories were told in comics. Though Shooter was widely known for his strict, sometimes uncompromising management style and high expectations, those who worked closely with him knew him as a man of deep kindness, someone who cared deeply for his colleagues and never hesitated to stand up for what was right. If you've ever been captivated by the iconic comic book stories from Jim Shooter's era, from X-Men and Daredevil to Secret Wars, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to show your appreciation for the legacy he left behind. Editor Larry Hama once shared a story about Shooter bending company rules to ensure health insurance coverage for the family of a deceased artist, simply saying it was the right thing to do. Despite a challenging career, Shooter never gave up his love for comics. He founded Valiant Comics, creating new heroes and opening a new world for fans to explore. Paul Levitz, former president of DC Comics, summarized Jim Shooter's legacy succinctly. What Jim did well, he did extraordinarily well, and the kid inside me will always be grateful for his work. Betsy Gay, a renowned actress from Hollywood's early years, passed away on June 13, 2025 in Bakersfield, California at the age of 96. Her friend Robert Satterfield shared the news in an emotional Facebook post, which was later published by Variety and People. Although the cause of death was not disclosed, the announcement reminded the public of fond memories of a star who began her career at a very young age. Born in 1929 as Elizabeth Ann Gunst Betsy entered Hollywood during the golden era of children's comedy films, at a time when the film industry was booming and attracting audiences worldwide. From her very first roles, she made a strong impression on viewers with her charm and natural acting ability. Her role in the series Our Gang, later widely known as Little Rascals, helped her become a familiar and beloved face for many generations of viewers, especially younger audiences. In her early teens alone, Betsy appeared in over 40 different films, establishing herself as one of the most promising child actresses of her time. Her notable works included Our Gang, Follies of 1938, Came the Brawn, and The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, all of which left a deep impression on audiences and critics alike. Her brilliant career as a youth not only opened up new opportunities, but also built a solid foundation for her long artistic journey that followed. Betsy's music career continued to flourish as she pursued country and Western music, traditional genres deeply imbued with characteristic American culture. Not limiting herself to performing, she also won a state yodeling championship, a proud achievement that showcased her special vocal technique and style. Throughout her artistic life, Betsy had the opportunity to perform with many music legends, such as Johnny Cash and the Everly Brothers, creating unforgettable marks in the hearts of music lovers. Despite achieving fame at a very young age, she always remained humble and greeted everyone she met with a friendly smile, which only enhanced her charm and the admiration people had for her. Betsy is survived by her 5 children, Mimi, She, Tommy, Susie, and Kathy, along with a great legacy not only in the fields of music and film, but above all in the hearts of everyone for her kindness and generosity. Those who knew her remember a woman who was strong yet always remained composed despite achieving fame very early in life. She did not let her past or her fame define her. Instead, she lived generously and harmoniously, inspiring the next generation with her simplicity and compassion. It was these qualities that created the image of a complete person and a legacy that will live on forever in the memories of all who loved her. Stuart Burrows, one of Wales's most renowned opera artists, passed away on June 29, 2025 at the age of 92 after a brief illness. The news was confirmed by his family and reported by the BBC. His son Mark shared a heartfelt tribute to his talented father. No words can express how much we miss this true Welshman, who, as he often said, loved to sing. Burrows began his illustrious career with the Welsh National Opera in 1963 and was invited by Igor Stravinsky to perform in Oedipus Rex in Athens just 2 years later. That moment marked the beginning of a memorable international journey. Over 12 seasons at the Metropolitan Opera in New York, Burrows captivated audiences with iconic roles in Mozart's operas such as Tamino and Don Ottavio. He was also well known for his series Stuart Burrows Sings, which aired on BBC Two throughout the 1970s and 1980s. Burrows quietly mentored young artists and supported emerging talents through the Ryan Davies Memorial Fund. He is regarded as one of the greatest Mozart tenors in the world. Hollywood did not welcome Geena Davis as a star born into a powerful family or with prominent connections to support her career progress. Instead, she had to build her own path through her talent-keen sense of fashion and cinema trends and her captivating, alluring looks. Geena was not afraid to start from the lowest positions, ready to learn and tirelessly strive to prove herself in the fiercely competitive environment of Hollywood. It was this persistence and determination that gradually helped her establish a solid place in the hearts of audiences. To support herself during the difficult early days, Geena began her career as a model. With her striking height, slender figure, and captivating gaze, modeling was a natural choice and served as a springboard that brought her closer to the entertainment world. Modeling not only provided Geena with additional income, but also helped her develop confidence, professionalism, and the ability to perform in front of the camera, valuable skills that contributed to her later success in acting. Not long after starting her modeling career, Geena quickly collaborated with many prestigious brands and appeared in major fashion publications as well as national advertising campaigns. Her stunning photos and confident demeanor left a strong impression on both the public and industry professionals, opening up many new opportunities in her career. However, behind the glamorous exterior and the spotlight on the runway, Geena remained true to the passionate young girl she once was, the one who had memorized every monologue in her childhood room, dreaming of becoming a true actress. Geena viewed each photo shoot not merely as a job, but as a silent performance where she could express herself in her own way even without stage lights or applause from an audience. Although Hollywood had not fully welcomed her as a star yet, in her mind, she had already lived through countless such moments again and again as a way to prepare for the day she would stand on real stages. These experiences not only helped her build confidence but also nurtured her artistic soul, igniting the fire of passion within her heart. Amid the long pauses between auditions when everything seemed to pause and doubts began to creep in, Geena never stopped nurturing the faith within herself. That faith wasn't based on applause or external recognition, but stemmed from a deep feeling that she was born to tell stories to touch others' hearts through every role she played. It was a purpose in life that grew clearer and stronger inside her, a guiding torch that helped her overcome every challenge and remain steadfast on her artistic path. Not only glamorous, but also authentic. Geena Davis yearned to participate in meaningful films, works that would endure the test of time and leave a lasting impression on audiences. Her journey into cinema didn't start with a sudden lightning strike of fame or a fleeting spotlight, but rather with whispers gradually echoing, helping her slowly become familiar and noticed in the entertainment world. Her first role in the film Tootsie 1982, though small, quickly brought her into Hollywood's spotlight. Sharing the screen with Dustin Hoffman, she appeared in gentle, memorable scenes that created a subtle yet lasting impression on viewers. To the public, Geena was a breath of fresh air, bringing youthfulness and new energy to the silver screen of that time. For industry experts, she was a talent to watch, full of potential and promise. While many others might have easily faded in a demanding and harsh industry like cinema, Geena persevered, viewing every guest role and every audition as a crucial stepping stone, a solid foundation for building a long-term career. It was thanks to this persistent spirit and relentless enthusiasm that she gradually affirmed her position and became a shining icon in the film world. With every project from lively sitcoms to lighthearted romantic comedies, Geena always strived to learn and adapt tirelessly to her roles. What made her special was not just her statuesque beauty or her subtle comedic timing, but also the rare combination of radiant confidence and moments of genuine vulnerability. She didn't try to become someone else. Instead, day by day, she was learning to live fully as herself on screen. It was this authentic, unadorned quality that created a distinctive acting style, helping her capture the hearts of audiences and build a unique image in the competitive world of cinema. A major turning point in Geena Davis's career came with the film The Fly, 1986. A science fiction work that typically focuses on spectacular visual effects. However, she brought an incredible emotional depth to the film. Geena portrayed fear, doubt, and sorrow with authenticity and conviction, creating a layer of psychological complexity that few actors could achieve. When Hollywood finally gave her the attention she deserved, it was no longer for a small part, but for the leading role she fully merited. This was a testament to Geena's outstanding talent and persistent dedication on her artistic path. That same year, Geena continued to shine brightly in the film Earth Girls Are Easy, 1988, where she not only demonstrated her acting ability, but also showcased her singing and dancing talents with natural and captivating flair. The film helped establish her versatility in the performing arts, proving she was not just an ordinary actress, but a comprehensive artist. Additionally, her role as Barbara Maitland in Beetlejuice 1988 also marked a significant milestone in her career. With this role, Geena brought a sense of both wonder and relatability, creating a special connection between the audience and the film's quirky, eccentric characters. What made Geena stand out early in her career was not that she belonged to a specific film genre or had a single breakout role, but rather the emotional depth and subtlety she brought to each character she portrayed. Whether appearing in science fiction films or light romantic comedies, Geena always brought her roles to life with authenticity, humanity, and profound empathy. This quality helped her build a distinct and lasting mark in the hearts of viewers, becoming a beloved and admired actress throughout her career. By the late 1980s, Geena Davis had quietly built her career with a rare versatility, demonstrating her ability to perform diverse roles across different genres. However, it was her role in The Accidental Tourist 1988 that truly marked a turning point, transforming her from a promising young talent into an Oscar-winning actress. Playing Muriel Pritchett, an eccentric dog trainer, Geena skillfully portrayed boldness on the outside alongside deep vulnerability within, creating a vivid character with many emotional layers. This outstanding performance not only earned her the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress, but also confirmed Geena Davis as an actress capable of capturing the hearts of both audiences and critics alike. However, the awards and accolades were merely stepping stones for even greater things that awaited her. The peak of Geena Davis's career officially arrived with Thelma and Louise 1991, a film that not only resonated powerfully but also went straight into world cinema history. Her role in this film helped Geena build an image as a multidimensional, influential, and long-remembered actress. Thelma and Louise was not just a commercial success. It became a cultural icon, marking a turning point in how Hollywood perceived and created strong, emotional, and humane female roles. This was the moment Geena Davis truly solidified her position in the global film industry. In the role of Thelma Dickinson, Geena Davis skillfully transformed the character from a submissive housewife, suffocated by her domestic life, into a woman tasting freedom and self-discovery for the first time. Her perfect chemistry with Susan Sarandon created an intense dynamic, making Thelma and Louise a legendary film, a symbol of rebellion, resilience, and female self-determination in society. The film was not simply about empowerment, it was a story about authenticity and the freedom to be one's true self, something many women recognized and deeply empathized with through Geena Davis's portrayal. Her outstanding performance as Thelma not only earned her a second Oscar nomination, but also permanently etched her name into cinematic history as an icon of the feminist movement. Following that success, Geena Davis continued to affirm her strength and talent with her role in A League of Their Own, 1992, a film about the first women's professional baseball league in American history. Here, she stepped into a new arena, the baseball field, and built another iconic character conveying messages of resilience, teamwork, and the determination to overcome personal limits. Through each character, Geena not only showcased her acting skills, but also continued to inspire generations of audiences, especially women with images of strong, independent women full of ambition to rise in life. In her role as Dottie Hinson, a calm yet powerful catcher in the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League, Geena Davis skillfully combined the grace of an athlete with subtle, emotional restraint. Her character was not merely the image of a talented athlete, but also portrayed an introspective woman facing immense pressure from her family, society, and herself. Geena held the central position in the film, guiding the story through moments of sibling rivalry, the expectations placed upon her, and quiet, yet dignified sacrifices. Thanks to her authentic and nuanced performance, she created a character who was both strong and deeply emotional, easily winning the hearts of viewers. Although the phrase, "Don't cry" in baseball has become one of the most quoted moments in the film, it is Geena's powerful silences that truly breathe life into the entire story. Those quiet, contemplative moments highlight the depth of her character and add authenticity to the movie. Through the subtle interplay of action and emotion, Geena Davis helped create a memorable film that conveys the resilience and unwavering spirit of a woman in a sports world still rife with challenges and prejudices. These three roles not only demonstrated her versatile acting abilities, but also redefined them. From a quirky outsider to an outlaw, then to a symbol of strength, Geena Davis reshaped the archetype of leading women in Hollywood. She didn't follow trends, she created them. Throughout this journey, Geena never lost the quiet faith that carried her from the fashion runways to the bright lights of the global stage. By the 2000s, Geena Davis faced the crossroads that many Hollywood actresses encounter an industry with limited vision for women over 40. Instead of choosing to retreat in the face of the entertainment industry's challenges and pressures, Geena Davis seized that moment to redefine herself powerfully and impressively. In 2005, she took on the role of President Mackenzie Allen in the television series Commander-in-Chief, marking a pivotal turning point in her acting career. This role was not merely an outstanding performance, but also a meaningful statement about the presence and strength of women in the highest positions of power in society. Mackenzie Allen was not a satirical character or just a subplot dependent on other storylines. She was a symbol of supreme authority representing women's limitless leadership abilities. For this role, Geena received the prestigious Golden Globe Award, leaving a profound impression on both the public and critics. Beyond that, her performance sparked and ignited a public debate about leadership roles, gender issues, and women's capabilities in modern politics and society. Through the character Mackenzie Allen, Geena Davis embodied confidence, resilience, and determination, inspiring generations of women to believe in their own power and potential. This is a testament to her far-reaching influence not only in the arts, but also in social life. In Commander-in-Chief, Geena Davis skillfully balanced intense national crises with the complex challenges of family life, portraying every aspect of strength from decisiveness to patience with remarkable calmness and depth. The character of President Mackenzie Allen was not only an image of supreme power, but also a subtle reminder that true strength does not always manifest through loud commands or fierce actions. Sometimes strength lies in patience, endurance, and maintaining composure amid seemingly insurmountable challenges. Gina succeeded in bringing to life an emotionally rich, deeply real character that inspired audiences. But her impact did not stop there. Gina Davis continued to leave a profound and diverse mark through many later television projects. She portrayed a dedicated and professional surgeon in the medical drama Grey's Anatomy, showcasing her commitment in a demanding environment. In Glow, she embodied a vibrant former Las Vegas stripper, creating a multidimensional role that was both strong and emotionally complex. Moreover, even when not appearing on screen, Gina's voice resonated and touched the hearts of new generations through animated projects and stage performances. This affirmed her enduring influence and deep connection to the arts, regardless of the medium or form of expression. Gina's style has never been mistaken. Whether in drama, comedy, or family films, she always made a distinct difference. She never allowed herself to be defined by a single genre or moment. Whether in the Oval Office or a hospital ward, Gina brought a quiet confidence, a person who not only knew how to inhabit a character, but also knew how to honor the story behind each role. She built her career not just on awards and fame, but through choices that aimed to create real change. In 2004, Gina founded the Gina Davis Institute on Gender in Media, posing an important question: where are the girls? The Institute conducted groundbreaking data-driven research on gender representation in media, not to criticize, but to illuminate long-standing exclusionary patterns that had gone unnoticed. The documentary This Changes Everything, 2018, produced by Gina, offered a powerful insight into Hollywood's gender imbalance. It not only exposed the problem, but also inspired change. Gina also co-founded the Bentonville Film Festival, a groundbreaking event dedicated to protecting the voices of underrepresented communities and creating an equitable space for stories to be told. For Gina Davis, the Institute is not a side project. It's a mission. It represents the natural progression of her life, from being in front of the camera to shaping who and what gets seen. She broke barriers as an actress, and now she is building bridges for others to cross. Gina Davis's influence is not just limited to the film set or the award stage. Over time, she has become not only a prominent cultural figure, but also a quiet yet persistent voice for systemic change. Her work in front of the camera gradually gave way to a broader mission behind the scenes, a mission that extends beyond Hollywood and delves into the heart of global human rights. As a special envoy for women and girls in ICT for the UN's International Telecommunication Union, ITU, and later as a recognized advocate for UN women, Gina has used her platform not to amplify her own story, but to elevate the status of those who have been silenced. She has become a bridge between visibility and vulnerability, highlighting the profound need for equity not only in entertainment but also in education, leadership, and daily life. Whether speaking at international forums or at community conferences, Gina Davis has always held a firm belief equal representation is not an ideal, but a necessity. Her advocacy has always been intersectional. Gina has fought for comprehensive inclusion not only for women but also for people of color, the LGBTQ+ community, people with disabilities, and underrepresented youth. Her efforts have always reflected the belief that a truly just society cannot rest until every voice finds its place and platform in our cultural conversations. Through partnerships with humanitarian and academic organizations, Davis has helped shape research-based policies aimed at integrating equity into media education and public life. She has spoken on Capitol Hill, advised educational institutions, and collaborated with media agencies to create more inclusive programming. However, her tone has never been combative. It is an invitation. Gina believes that change doesn't begin by criticizing the system, but by pointing toward a different path. She often reminds audiences that children don't just absorb stories, they absorb structure. When they grow up seeing only certain types of people as heroes, leaders, or inventors, their world becomes narrow. Through her work, Gina has championed broadening that perspective, calling for a media landscape that truly reflects the diversity, complexity, and untapped potential of the world. For Gina Davis, advocacy has never been a side job. It is a natural extension of a life shaped by art, purpose, and a steadfast sense of justice. Whether on screen or off, Gina Davis stands firm on one message: representation is not merely about checking a box on a diversity or gender list. To her, representation is a profound act. It is opening a door, creating opportunities for forgotten voices to be heard and for faces once hidden to be seen. She embodies this not only through her roles, but through how she lives, speaks out, and takes concrete action to change the entertainment industry from within. Gina uses her platform to foster conversations about gender equity and inclusion in media, not as a distant symbol, but as a fully present and committed advocate. In recent years, Gina Davis has continued that journey with a gentle yet meaningful new chapter. She has turned a new page, quite literally, with the release of her children's book, The Girl Who Was Too Big for the Page. This is not merely a creative project, but an extension of the legacy she is building aimed at the next generation. Through each page, Gina conveys a message of self-confidence, self-acceptance, and belief in one's unique value. The book is not just a story, but a gentle yet powerful statement on self-esteem and imagination, inspired by Gina's own childhood and her desire to see girls like herself in stories. It is a reminder, both playful and profound, that no child is too big, too bold, too tall, or too curious for the world. Away from the spotlight and the stage, Gina Davis's private life is a quiet portrait of transformation, resilience, and reflection. Her journey through 4 marriages, including her high-profile union with director Rennie Harlin, was never just fodder for tabloids. It shaped a deep understanding of family evolution and the changing nature of partnership. With 3 children, motherhood became not just an anchor, but also a guide, influencing not only how she raised her children, but also how she viewed broader issues surrounding gender empathy and the emotional intelligence needed to nurture the next generation. Intellectually, Gina has long challenged Hollywood's stereotypes. As a member of Mensa International, she openly embraces a love of learning and curiosity beyond the screen. In the late 1990s, she surprised many by stepping into an entirely different arena: competitive archery. Through dedicated practice, she even qualified for the semifinals of the 1999 U.S. Olympic trials, a testament to her focus, athletic strength, and relentless drive. Perhaps one of the most powerful chapters in her personal growth journey came with her diagnosis of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. Rather than retreating into silence, Gina chose to speak openly, lending her voice to the expanding conversation around mental health and neurodiversity. Her candor has helped reduce stigma, especially for women who are often diagnosed later in life. By sharing her story, she reminds us that understanding the mind, its strengths, quirks, and patterns is not a weakness, but a step towards self-awareness and compassion. In every aspect of her life, Gina Davis is not afraid of change. Whether navigating relationships, testing physical limits, or advocating for mental health, she continues to embody a strength that values honesty over perfection and progress over glamour. Gina's story is not just about fame, it is a story of relentless discovery. However, Davis's influence is no longer measured solely by blockbuster roles or major awards. Although she continues to act in select projects, often bringing depth to small emotional roles, her most meaningful works today are her real-world contributions. Whether participating in panel discussions on representation consulting, on inclusive storytelling, or mentoring young creators, Davis always brings the thoughtful presence that defined her best performances. In an era where media equity is finally being taken seriously, Geena Davis remains a trusted voice. Her insights are frequently sought by journalists, educators, and filmmakers. She has been a guest on leading podcasts, a keynote speaker at industry summits, and featured in media outlets covering inclusion. Through her institute's research, her voice continues to shape how studios, networks, and publishers consider who gets seen and how they are seen. What sets Geena Davis apart even after decades in the public eye is her ability to evolve without ever losing her core values. She doesn't just advocate for attention, she builds the tools, data, and dialogues that make systemic change possible. Her work connects generations. Young girls learn to see themselves on screen, industry professionals learn to accurately count representation in communities, learn to broaden their vision of who is worthy of being seen. Now approaching 60, Geena shows no signs of slowing down. She continues to write, advocate, engage, and listen. Her journey is a quiet defiance against Hollywood's expectations, not just for women, but for anyone daring to age with grace, determination, and a purpose far greater than fame. Geena has shown us that a legacy is not built solely under the spotlight. It lives in the ripples we create when we choose to make the world more inclusive, more reflective of humanity, and far more just. If Geena Davis's journey has touched your heart, if her powerful voice, impactful roles, or tireless advocacy have ever changed the way you see the world, don't hesitate to share your thoughts. What was the first film that introduced you to Geena? Type 1 in the comments if today's story inspired you, or 0 if you have a different take. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the lives of America's most legendary figures, trailblazers, who have shaped history, culture, and the world around us. From groundbreaking artists in music and film to heroes of civil rights and innovation, these icons have made lasting impacts that continue to inspire generations. Ready to hear their incredible stories? If you're pumped, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Enjoy the video and be sure to hit subscribe to support the channel. Gene Hackman, one of Hollywood's greatest actors, left an indelible mark on the film industry for over half a century. Born in San Bernardino, California, Hackman quickly established himself as an exceptional talent adept at portraying a wide range of characters, from villains to deeply emotional and complex roles. He excelled not only in leading parts, but also showcased remarkable versatility, ensuring each film he touched bore a unique imprint. Throughout his career, Hackman earned numerous prestigious awards, including 2 Oscars, and was celebrated as one of cinema's most talented and distinguished actors. His ability to craft deeply nuanced and compelling characters made him an icon of the film industry. After retiring from Hollywood in the 2000s, Hackman embraced a peaceful life dedicated to writing. Though no longer appearing on screen, the legacy he left behind continues to resonate. Gene Hackman will always be remembered as one of the greatest actors with irreplaceable contributions to the world of film. Priscilla Pointer, a renowned American actress whose career spanned stage, film, and television, passed away peacefully in her sleep on April 28, 2025, at the age of 100, at an assisted living facility in Ridgefield, Connecticut, as confirmed by her daughter, actress Amy Irving. Born and raised in an artistic family in New York, Priscilla began her career in the late 1940s with numerous notable roles on Broadway. Alongside her husband, director Jules Irving, she co-founded the acclaimed San Francisco Actors Workshop in 1952, before moving to Hollywood to pursue film and television. Over nearly 7 decades, she made a profound impact with a wide range of nuanced performances, showcasing remarkable talent and depth, contributing to memorable works that deeply resonated with audiences. Throughout her artistic life, Priscilla Pointer often collaborated with family members, especially her daughter Amy Irving and son director David Irving, on various projects, forging a powerful bond between family and art. Married to two influential figures in the entertainment industry, she earned deep respect from colleagues and fans alike for her professionalism, dedication, and tireless work ethic. Her legacy goes beyond a prolific career to a lasting influence on the arts, enriching American entertainment culture. Priscilla Pointer will always be remembered as a steadfast icon of professionalism, devotion to her craft, and a boundless source of inspiration for future generations of artists. Patrick Iriarte, a Filipino-American actor, passed away on April 15, 2025, at a hospital near Los Angeles at the age of 82. His granddaughter, Stephanie Hogan, confirmed that he had been fighting pneumonia for some time before his passing. His death marked the close of an extraordinary 70-year career that spanned iconic Broadway stages and beloved television shows enjoyed by millions. Born in war-torn Manila in 1942, Patrick faced a difficult childhood marked by tragedy when his father, a U.S. Army Corps of Engineers officer, passed away. Alongside his mother and sister, he endured captivity in a Japanese internment camp and miraculously survived a grenade explosion at just 2 years old. These early hardships shaped his resilience and strength, leaving a lasting legacy throughout his remarkable artistic journey. After the war, Patrick Iriarte's family relocated to the United States, where he began his remarkable performing career. At just 10 years old, Patrick appeared alongside his mother in The King and I on Broadway. His talent soon shone not only on the stage, but also on film and television, with memorable roles in classics like Flower Drum Song, The Brady Bunch Bonanza, and Hawaii Five-0. Patrick became a symbol of Asian American representation in entertainment, earning praise from the legendary Gene Kelly, who once called him a second Fred Astaire. By teaching dance at universities throughout California, he shared his passion with younger generations. More than just an artist, he was also a dedicated teacher and a pioneer who helped open doors for Asian American representation in the entertainment industry. His gentle humor, humility, and artistic talent left a lasting impact on fans and colleagues alike. Jocelyn Wildenstein, the Swiss socialite known for her colorful and often controversial life, passed away peacefully in her sleep on December 31st at the age of 84. She gained fame not only for her numerous cosmetic surgeries, but also for her high-profile divorce from billionaire art dealer Alec Wildenstein. Born Jocelyn Paris in Lausanne, Switzerland in 1940, she captivated global attention with both her striking appearance and extravagant lifestyle. In 1977, Jocelyn eloped and married Alec Wildenstein, with whom she had 2 children, Diane and Alec Jr. Their tumultuous divorce in 1997 made headlines worldwide, ending with one of the most expensive settlements in history. Alec agreed to pay Jocelyn a staggering $2.5 billion plus annual payments of $100 million for 13 years. Her longtime partner, Lloyd Klein, who had been with her since 2003, confirmed her passing to People magazine. Jocelyn Wildenstein's story remains a poignant reminder of the complexities of a life lived under the spotlight, marked by both glamorous highs and dark challenges. Nino Tempo, a true symbol of creativity and musical passion, passed away on April 12, 2025, at the age of 90. Born Antonino Lo Tempio in Niagara Falls, he dedicated his life to music from a very young age. Nino launched his career at just 4 years old by winning a talent contest and became a child star at 7 after appearing on The Benny Goodman Show. Not only was he a gifted saxophonist, but he also earned high praise from Frank Sinatra, who famously called him the only person capable of making the saxophone sing, a testament to his extraordinary talent in the music world. At the peak of his musical career, Nino and his sister April Stevens made history in pop music with their 1963 duet, Deep Purple. The song's delicate mix of whispered lyrics and falsetto vocals not only earned them a Grammy Award, but also resonated deeply with audiences worldwide. While their popularity in the pop scene declined during the British invasion, the lasting impact of Deep Purple remains a powerful testament to their talent and unwavering creativity. Nino lived a quieter life in his later years, but remained deeply connected to jazz, continuing to work in the studio until his final days. Though he had no immediate family by his side when he passed, he left behind a rich musical legacy and countless cherished memories shared by friends, fans, and the extended Lo Tempio family. As a member of the legendary Wrecking Crew, Nino played a crucial role in shaping the sound of modern music, contributing to some of the most iconic hits of the 1960s and 1970s. Jesse Colin Young, a pivotal figure in classic rock and founding member of the Youngbloods, passed away at his home in Aiken, South Carolina, on March 16th, at the age of 83. Young's legacy captures the spirit and sound of an era that transformed the world. His representative paid tribute, highlighting how Jesse immortalized the Woodstock generation's ideals through the iconic song Get Together, an international anthem calling for peace and unity during the turbulent 1960s. This timeless track continues to inspire listeners worldwide, promoting solidarity and harmony in divided times. The tribute also celebrated his multifaceted career as a musician, singer, instrumentalist, producer, record label owner, podcast host, and longtime environmental and social activist. Jesse Colin Young secured an enduring place in American music, with his commitment to the arts and activism leaving a lasting mark on culture that will influence generations to come. Lenny Welch's smooth, velvety voice brought timeless ballads like Since I Fell for You, Ebb Tide, and You Don't Know Me to life, touching the hearts of generations. He passed away on April 8, 2025, at Advent Health Celebration Hospital in Florida at the age of 84. By his side in his final moments was his devoted wife, Frances Welch, who held his hand until the very end. While the official cause of death has not been disclosed, Welch had faced several health challenges in recent years, making his passing a deeply felt loss among fans and the music community alike. Born in New York and raised in Asbury Park, Lenny Welch never initially planned to pursue a career in music. However, fate had other ideas. A pivotal moment came when his neighbor Joe Major invited him to join the vocal group The Marquis, an invitation that quietly set the path for his rise to fame. His breakout hit, Since I Fell for You, released in 1963, became one of the greatest ballads of its time. Even earlier in 1962, his groundbreaking rendition of A Taste of Honey is believed to have inspired the Beatles' later version of the song. Like many African-American artists of his era, Lenny Welch's career was profoundly affected by the British invasion, which reshaped the popular music scene. After stepping away from the spotlight, he spent time working as a taxi driver, far from the stage lights and studio microphones that once defined his life. Yet he made a comeback in the 1990s with a recurring role on the soap opera General Hospital, reminding the world of his lasting presence. Though his later years were quieter, his heart never truly left Asbury Park, the place where his musical journey began and the home he always longed for. Lenny Welch's passing leaves a deep void in the hearts of fans and fellow artists alike. He was more than a singer, he was a symbol of resilience, humility, and artistry, a true angel of music. It is with deep sadness that we remember Michelle Trachtenberg, a gifted actress whose captivating presence graced both television and film, leaving a lasting impression on audiences worldwide. Born on October 11, 1985 in New York City, Michelle won hearts from a young age with standout roles in Harriet the Spy, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Gossip Girl, earning widespread admiration for her talent, charisma, and emotional depth. Michelle's sudden passing on February 26, 2025, at the age of 39, left her family, friends, and fans heartbroken. She was found by her mother in her Manhattan apartment, and the cause was later determined to be complications from diabetes, a condition she had battled for years. In her final years, Michelle faced numerous health challenges, including a liver transplant and repeated injuries. Despite these struggles, she remained resilient, often reassuring her fans that she was happy and strong. Her brilliant life was filled with dreams and unfinished projects. The outpouring of grief from colleagues like Sarah Michelle Gellar and Blake Lively reflects the deep bonds she forged throughout her career. Though Michelle left us too soon, her legacy of creativity, determination, and grace will live on in the hearts of everyone she touched. Today, as we honor Michelle Trachtenberg, we remember a woman who inspired and uplifted others despite immense challenges. A star gone too soon but never forgotten. Farewell, dear Michelle. May her light continue to shine brightly in the hearts of those who loved her. Tina Elge, an American actress and dancer of Finnish descent, passed away on May 15, 2025 in Helsinki at the age of 95. She was celebrated for her outstanding performances that earned her Golden Globe Awards for Best Actress and Most Promising Newcomer in 1957. Born and raised in Helsinki, Elge began her artistic journey as a dancer with the Finnish National Ballet, continuing her studies in Sweden and London before being discovered and signed by an American film studio. Beyond the silver screen, she was active on Broadway, earning multiple Tony Award nominations and appearing in various television series. In her personal life, she was married twice and had a son who became a renowned jazz musician. Returning to Helsinki in her later years, Elge is remembered as one of the last stars of Hollywood's golden age of musicals, with a diverse career and lasting contributions to stage and film arts. Wink Martindale, the legendary American television and radio host, passed away on April 15, 2025, in Rancho Mirage, California, at the age of 91. After battling lymphoma for over a year, he was surrounded by his family and his wife of 49 years. Born in Tennessee in 1933, Martindale began his career at just 17 as a radio disc jockey, quickly gaining recognition for his talent and unique charm. He went on to become one of the most iconic game show hosts in American television history, leading more than 20 different shows over his career. Beyond television, he also found success in radio and earned notable accolades, including a gold record for a spoken-word hit. Wink Martindale was honored with prestigious awards and remained connected with fans through his YouTube channel until the end of his life. He leaves behind a lasting legacy defined by warmth, charisma, and significant contributions to American entertainment. If you found this video meaningful, please remember to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss any heartfelt and inspiring stories about the legends we all cherish. Drop a comment below and let us know which figures inspire you the most. Bob Denver, a television legend best known for his role as the lovable and clumsy sailor Gilligan on Gilligan's Island, passed away on September 2, 2005, not today, but his legacy still shines bright. To honor this iconic figure who brought joy to countless American viewers, let's look back on his memorable career. From playing the quirky beatnik Maynard G. Krebs on The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis, to his unforgettable role as Gilligan, Denver captured hearts with his charm and natural comedic talent. Although Gilligan's Island only ran for 3 seasons, it became a beloved staple of American pop culture, with Gilligan's sailor hat and endearing clumsiness forever etched in the memories of generations. After the huge success of Gilligan's Island, Bob Denver continued his artistic journey, appearing in numerous television and film projects. While no role ever eclipsed the shadow of Gilligan, he remained a familiar and beloved presence to audiences. Beyond his acting career, Denver was also known for his charitable work and dedication to the community. His passing in 2005 left a deep sense of loss among fans. Yet Bob Denver's legacy, especially through the optimistic and endearing character of Gilligan, lives on, continuing to bring laughter and warmth to audiences worldwide. He rightfully deserves to be remembered as one of the legends who enriched the history of American entertainment. Richard Chamberlain, a celebrated legend of film and television, passed away in 2025, leaving behind a remarkable legacy in the entertainment world. Born on March 31, 1934 in Los Angeles, California, Chamberlain rose to international fame with his role as Dr. Kildare in the popular television series of the same name, a performance that made him a household name in the 1960s. Beyond this iconic role, he made significant contributions to numerous films and stage productions, showcasing his versatility and captivating presence. Chamberlain's refined acting charm and depth endeared him to audiences across television and film alike. Though he stepped away from acting in his later years, his influence and contributions continue to resonate. Richard Chamberlain's passing marks a profound loss for the industry, but his enduring legacy lives on in the hearts of fans and the timeless works he left behind. We continue to honor Eric Carmen, a gifted musician whose timeless melodies touch the hearts of millions worldwide. Eric passed away peacefully in his sleep at the age of 74. His wife, Amy Carmen, lovingly shared that music was Eric's greatest joy, and his legacy lives on in the hearts of fans everywhere. Born on August 11, 1949 in Cleveland, Ohio, Eric rose to fame as the lead singer of the Raspberries, captivating audiences with the timeless hit Go All the Way, a song that defined 1970s power pop. After the Raspberries disbanded, Eric launched a successful solo career highlighted by the release of 1975's emotional ballad All by Myself, which became a global classic and was later famously covered by legends like Celine Dion. Chart-topping hits such as Never Gonna Fall in Love Again, Hungry Eyes from Dirty Dancing, and Make Me Lose Control solidified his place as one of music's most enduring voices. Eric Carmen's rich musical legacy and powerful voice will continue to resonate across generations. His timeless melodies and heartfelt lyrics have touched millions, securing his place as a true icon in music history. Though he has passed, Eric Carmen's contributions will always be cherished, and his songs will live on forever in the hearts of his fans. We continue to honor David Johansen, a trailblazer whose fearless creativity and unstoppable spirit reshaped the world of rock music. Born on January 9, 1950 in Staten Island, New York, David gained fame as the dynamic lead singer of the New York Dolls, driving the punk and glam rock movements with his raw energy and bold stage presence. David's artistic journey went well beyond the New York Dolls. Reinventing himself as Buster Poindexter, he captivated audiences with the unforgettable hit Hot, 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 and made his film debut as the ghost of Christmas Past in the beloved movie Scrooged. His fearless approach to music, acting, and life left an enduring mark on popular culture. David passed away on February 28, 2025 at the age of 75 at his home in Staten Island after a long battle with stage 4 cancer and a brain tumor. Despite facing serious health challenges, including a broken back from a fall, David's spirit remained unbroken. In his final days, he was surrounded by the love of his wife, Mara Hennessy, and daughter, Leah Hennessy. As we reflect on David Johansen's extraordinary life, we express our deepest gratitude for the passion, courage, and unforgettable music he shared with the world. His rebellious voice and creative spirit will continue to inspire generations to come. We are forever thankful, David. Pope Francis, the first Latin American and Jesuit pope, passed away on Easter Monday, April 21, 2025, at the age of 88 at his residence in the Vatican. His health had been steadily declining, including a hospitalization earlier that year for double pneumonia. Throughout his papacy, Pope Francis was deeply admired for his humility, compassion, and steadfast dedication to advocating for the poor and marginalized. He worked tirelessly to modernize the Catholic Church, emphasizing mercy, social justice, and environmental stewardship, earning respect from people worldwide, both inside and outside the Church. His passing marked the close of a significant chapter in the Church's history, prompting reflection on his legacy of inclusivity and reform. Following his death, Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost was elected as his successor, taking the name Pope Leo XIV. Pope Francis leaves behind a profound impact on the Church and the global community, remembered as a spiritual leader who challenged tradition to nurture a more compassionate and open faith. As we remember Clem Burke, we reflect on the powerful story of an artist whose rhythms moved the world and whose determination carried him through both triumph and hardship. Clem's journey, marked by relentless creativity and a courageous fight against cancer, came to a close at the age of 70, surrounded by loved ones and the millions he inspired. Born on November 24, 1954, in Bayonne, New Jersey, Clem Burke became a cornerstone of Blondie after joining the band in 1975, driving their groundbreaking sound with his dynamic drumming. Iconic tracks like Heart of Glass, Call Me and Rapture pulsed with his energy, helping shape the punk and new wave movements. Clem's influence went well beyond Blondie as he collaborated with legends such as Bob Dylan, the Ramones, Joan Jett, the Eurythmics, and Iggy Pop, leaving an unforgettable mark across numerous musical genres. Behind the scenes, Clem faced profound personal struggles, confronting health challenges in his later years with remarkable resilience. Through the Clem Burke Drumming Project, he explored the deep connection between music and human endurance, showcasing his fierce dedication to his craft. His 2006 induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Blondie was the crowning achievement of a lifetime devoted to artistry. Clem Burke's story reminds us of rhythm's extraordinary power to connect, heal, and inspire. With heartfelt gratitude, we honor Clem not only for his unforgettable music, but also for the passion and spirit that will continue to resonate for generations to come. Burt Bacharach, one of the greatest composers and songwriters in music history, passed away in 2025 at the age of 97. Born on May 12, 1928 in Kansas City, Missouri, he was a remarkable musical talent known for his distinctive melodies and chords that seamlessly blended pop, jazz, and classical influences. With his signature songwriting style and boundless creativity, Bacharach crafted numerous chart-topping hits that became timeless classics in popular music. Beyond composing, he was also a gifted arranger and producer, collaborating with many legendary singers and artists to create innovative music that has left a lasting mark on the industry. Burt Bacharach's passing leaves a significant void in the music world, but his legacy and iconic works will continue to live on in the hearts of fans and the annals of global music history. With heavy hearts, we remember Kirk Metis, a vibrant young star whose life was filled with dreams, ambition, and an infectious energy that touched the hearts of many. Born in 1991, Kirk rose to fame on MTV's Floribama Shore, where his humor, loyalty, and authenticity earned him a devoted fan base. Tragically, Kirk passed away on May 2, 2025 at the age of 33 due to complications from necrotizing pancreatitis that led to liver failure, cutting short a promising life. He had been in the intensive care unit since April 18, 2025, bravely fighting with the support of a ventilator for over 2 weeks. In the months before his illness, Kirk shared heartfelt posts about his personal growth journey to recovery and hope for a brighter future. His passing left a deep sense of grief among family, friends, and colleagues who remember him not only as a reality TV star, but also as a kind soul with a big heart and many unfinished dreams. The grief felt by those close to Kirk is profound, but the outpouring of support from fans and the entertainment community has provided comfort. His family set up a GoFundMe page to help with mounting medical expenses, and friends stood by his side during his final days, reflecting the deep love they held for him. Today, we honor Kirk Matus not just for his moments on screen, but for the light he brought to others' lives, the dreams he chased, and the legacy of resilience and joy he leaves behind. Though his time was cut short, Kirk's spirit lives on in the hearts of all who were fortunate enough to know him. We continue to remember Shannon Doherty, a beloved actress whose fierce spirit and unwavering determination inspired millions worldwide. Shannon's journey was marked by remarkable triumphs and heartbreaking challenges, most notably her courageous nearly decade-long battle with stage 4 breast cancer, which she faced with extraordinary strength and grace. Born on April 12, 1971 in Memphis, Tennessee, Shannon's passion for acting blossomed early. She captured the hearts of audiences worldwide as Brenda Walsh on the hit series Beverly Hills 90210. Her magnetic presence and emotional depth made her a defining figure of the 1990s. Shannon then solidified her status as a television legend, playing Prue Halliwell on the beloved supernatural series Charmed, where she masterfully balanced strength and vulnerability on screen. Off-screen, Shannon's life was marked by both acclaim and adversity. Diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015, Shannon bravely faced chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery, approaching each challenge with honesty and courage. When the disease returned in 2020 and spread to her bones and brain, she continued her fight with resilience that inspired millions. Shannon openly shared the hardest moments of her journey, from losing her hair to the emotional toll of living with a terminal illness, showing incredible strength and vulnerability. She used her platform to raise awareness, break down stereotypes, and passionately advocate for cancer research. Through her social media and podcast, she reminded fans that life is filled with meaning, connection, and love, even amid profound hardship. Today, as we honor Shannon Doherty, we give thanks for the unforgettable character she brought to life, her honesty in facing life's challenges, and the deep inspiration she provided to so many. Shannon's legacy is one of resilience, authenticity, and grace. Her light will continue to shine brightly in the hearts of all she touched, both on and off the screen. David Lynch, a singular icon in the world of cinema, is not only a director but also a multi-talented artist, musician, and writer. Known for his surreal, ambiguous, and haunting storytelling, he has crafted unmistakable films and television shows that challenge conventions and stir profound emotions in audiences. From the surreal black-and-white Eraserhead to the darkly captivating Blue Velvet and the mysterious, addictive TV series Twin Peaks, each of Lynch's works is a journey into complex inner worlds where the lines between reality and fantasy, beauty and horror become blurred and fragile. The passing of David Lynch leaves a profound void in contemporary culture. He was not only a gifted storyteller, but also a visionary world builder, someone who dared to defy the mainstream to explore the hidden depths of the human soul and society. Music and painting were integral to Lynch's artistic universe, adding layers of symbolism and complexity to his works. His films are meant not just to be seen, but to be felt, inviting viewers to contemplate the mysteries lurking beneath life's familiar surface. David Lynch's legacy will inspire generations of artists and audiences to come. He opened new doors for visual storytelling, proving that originality and individuality can create timeless masterpieces. Though he has passed, his films and daring ideas will live on in cinema history, continuing to spark dreams and linger in the minds of viewers. His loss is immeasurable, but his profound contributions to the art form will be forever cherished and remembered. Jill Sobule, a distinctive voice among American singer-songwriters, passed away at the age of 66. Born on January 16, 1959, she left behind a remarkable musical legacy defined by sharp wit, insightful commentary, and a fearless approach to addressing complex social issues through her songs. Over a career spanning more than 3 decades, Sobule crafted a catalog of music that was both deeply personal and widely relatable. Her unique talent for blending humor with vulnerability allowed her to forge a profound connection with audiences, securing her place as a memorable figure in the alternative music scene. Sobule gained widespread recognition with her 1995 self-released album, which included the hit singles I Kissed a Girl and Supermodel. I Kissed a Girl notably became the first lesbian-themed song to reach the Billboard Top 20, highlighting Sobule's fearless approach to songwriting and her influence on LGBTQ+ representation in popular music. Supermodel, featured in the hit film Clueless, further solidified her place in the cultural fabric of the 1990s. Beyond these hits, her discography includes numerous albums tackling topics like the death penalty, anorexia, and social issues, often delivered with her signature mix of irony and heartfelt sincerity. Throughout her career, Jill Sobule remained a fiercely independent artist, pioneering crowdfunding to support her musical projects. She also expanded into theater, co-creating The Jill and Julia Show with Julia Sweeney, and composing music for various productions, including the theme song for Nickelodeon's Unfabulous. Her autobiographical musical, FCK 7th Grade, received critical acclaim, highlighting her storytelling talent in a new artistic form. Sobule's impact extended beyond her recordings and performances. She was a respected advocate for social issues and a dedicated human rights activist. Her passing marks the loss of a truly unique and influential artist whose music and spirit will continue to inspire. Born in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Pamela began her career as a model in her teens before moving to Los Angeles to pursue her passion for acting. During that time, she met and married a famous star with whom she had 2 daughters before they later divorced. Pamela also appeared on several reality TV shows, maintaining a notable presence in the entertainment industry. Her passing has left many in shock, and her family is requesting privacy and respect during this difficult time. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health, please reach out to professionals or support services for help. Pamela Bach Hasselhoff, an American actress, passed away on March 5, 2025 in Los Angeles at the age of 62. She was found at her Hollywood Hills home with a self-inflicted gunshot wound, and her death was ruled a suicide. In the days before her passing, Pamela shared hopeful and grateful messages on social media, especially celebrating the joy of becoming a grandmother. She wished for 2025 to be filled with happiness and love, making her sudden loss all the more heartbreaking for her family and fans. The entertainment world is mourning the sudden loss of Linda Lavin, the celebrated Broadway star and Tony Award-winning actress who passed away on December 29th at the age of 87, according to her representative. The cause was complications from recently diagnosed lung cancer, as reported by People magazine. Linda Lavin rose to prominence in the 1970s with her iconic role on the television series Alice. Following a standout appearance on Barney Miller, her vibrant presence and exceptional talent seamlessly transitioned to Broadway, where she captivated audiences throughout the 1980s. Her outstanding performance in a 1987 Broadway production earned her a Tony Award, solidifying her legacy as a theater legend. Alongside her work on stage, Lavin remained actively involved in television and film. She had been promoting her new Netflix series No Good Deed and was filming the Hulu series Mid-Century Modern prior to her passing. Linda Lavin's enduring dedication to her craft and her ability to connect deeply with audiences left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry, making her loss profoundly felt by the artistic community and her fans alike. Alan Rakins, a beloved icon of American television, passed away after a life marked by inspiration and memorable performances. Born on October 3, 1942 in Cambridge, Massachusetts, Rakins was not only a gifted actor, but also an art enthusiast who constantly pushed the boundaries of his craft. He rose to fame in the 1980s with his role as attorney Douglas Brackman, Jr., a performance that earned him widespread acclaim and showcased his talent. In the 1990s, Alan continued to captivate audiences with his portrayal of Larry Finkelstein, a humorous and warm character who endeared him to multiple generations of viewers. These iconic roles earned him Emmy and Golden Globe nominations, reflecting his relentless dedication and exceptional skill. Beyond his acting career, Alan Rakins also ventured into writing and directing for popular series like Knight Rider and Hill Street Blues, showcasing his creativity and significant contributions to the entertainment industry. On November 2, 2024, Alan Rakins passed away in Los Angeles at the age of 82. His life and career were free of controversy, which only deepened the admiration from fans and colleagues alike. His remarkable performances and unwavering dedication to the arts continue to inspire future generations. Lulu Roman, a beloved comedian and gospel singer, passed away on April 23, 2025 in Bellingham, Washington at the age of 78. Born Bertha Louise Habel on May 6, 1946 in Dallas, Texas, she faced a challenging childhood growing up in an orphanage after being abandoned as a newborn. Despite these hardships, Lulu's natural comedic talent and powerful singing voice quickly earned her a special place in the entertainment world. She became one of the most admired and cherished figures, known for her warmth and authenticity. Her career extended beyond entertainment, offering spiritual strength to many through deeply inspiring and heartfelt performances. After facing a difficult battle with addiction in the early 1970s, Lulu found light and salvation through her Christian faith in 1973, marking a new chapter in both her life and career. She not only made a powerful comeback, but also shifted her focus to gospel music, releasing over a dozen albums and earning numerous prestigious awards in the genre. Lulu Roman is remembered not only for her exceptional artistic talent, but also for her deep compassion and resilience, becoming an inspiration to multiple generations of fans. Her legacy goes beyond her memorable songs and performances, embodying a story of perseverance, hope, and inner strength throughout her life. Our next tribute honors Barry Gavin, a pioneering filmmaker who brought music vividly to life. Born on June 10, 1935 in London, Gavin redefined the connection between music and cinema. Driven by a passion for storytelling and a deep love of classical music, he captured the artistic spirit through his distinctive films. His career blossomed during the golden age of British television, bringing audiences closer to the creativity of 20th-century composers. Among his standout works are collaborations with legends like Pierre Boulez and Karl-Heinz Stockhausen, offering profound insights into avant-garde music. His talent for transforming complex compositions into compelling visual stories showcased the brilliance of these musicians and left a lasting impact on classical music. In recognition of his extraordinary contributions, Gavin was awarded honorary membership in the Royal Philharmonic Society in 2017. His films remain timeless treasures, continuing to inspire and connect audiences to the profound power of music. Passing at the age of 89, his legacy lives on through the remarkable works he left behind. Michael Hurley, a legend of the American underground folk scene, passed away on April 1, 2025, in Astoria, Oregon, at the age of 83. Known as the Godfather of Freak Folk, Hurley was celebrated for his distinctive musical style, blending traditional folk bluegrass and blues with surreal and humorous lyrical imagery. Beginning his career in the 1960s, he released over 30 albums across more than 6 decades, profoundly influencing countless artists in the indie and folk communities. His music was more than just melodies. It was storytelling that conveyed deep emotions and genuine connections, making him an irreplaceable icon in the world of music. Beyond music, Michael Hurley was also a talented painter and cartoonist, personally designing his album covers and creating comic strips that showcased his wide-ranging creativity. He lived a free-spirited life, often traveling and performing in intimate venues, deliberately avoiding the glare of fame while staying true to his authenticity and humility. Though he shunned the spotlight, his heartfelt and unique music made a profound and lasting impact. Before his passing, he completed a new album set for release, soon leaving a valuable musical legacy that will inspire future generations and continue to push the boundaries of modern folk music. Lucien Francoeur's journey to success was anything but easy, yet it was marked by unforgettable milestones. In 1974, he founded the legendary band Outchose, injecting raw energy and poetic depth into Quebec's vibrant rock scene. With his compelling storytelling and dynamic melodies, Francoeur emerged as a genuine voice for his community, capturing the spirit of a powerful era of transformation. Beyond his work with Outchose, Lucien Francoeur was also a gifted poet and influential educator. His literary works exploring themes of life, love, and human strength earned widespread acclaim for their emotional depth and honesty. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, as a teacher, he inspired countless students by sharing his passion for creativity and nurturing new talent, enriching Quebec's cultural landscape. Despite facing many challenges, Francoeur's unwavering dedication to his craft and community helped him overcome every obstacle. His ability to transform life's hardships into powerful songs and poems stands as a testament to his strength and resilience. In his later years, particularly during the 2010s, Lucien Francoeur dedicated himself to mentoring young artists, fostering creativity, and supporting the growth of the cultural community. He passed away on March 5, 2025, leaving behind a profound legacy of resilience, artistic talent, and an unwavering belief in the unifying power of art. He will be remembered not only for his extraordinary talent, but also for his relentless commitment to inspiring future generations, a lasting testament to the transformative power of art. Val Kilmer, one of Hollywood's most remarkable actors, passed away in 2025, leaving an enduring impact on the entertainment world. Born in Los Angeles in late 1959, Kilmer was celebrated for his incredible range, effortlessly shifting from commanding action heroes to deeply nuanced, complex roles. His extraordinary talent and distinctive style established him as an iconic figure cherished by audiences and critics alike. Throughout a career filled with highs and lows spanning decades, Kilmer's passing left a profound void in the hearts of his fans. His legacy endures not only through his unforgettable performances, but also as a lasting inspiration for future artists, enriching and broadening the landscape of cinema. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, Barbra Streisand solidified her status as a true icon in both music and film. She released hit albums, ventured into new musical styles, and delivered critically praised live performances. Her talent and steadfast commitment allowed her to continually reinvent herself and stay relevant in a rapidly evolving industry. Although her film work was less frequent during this time, each project still showcased her distinctive artistry and personal touch. Barbra Streisand's impact extends well beyond trophies and record-breaking sales. She has risen to become a cultural icon and a beacon of inspiration for women and artists worldwide. Her relentless pursuit of artistic integrity, despite facing criticism and pressure, has opened doors for generations of female creators to boldly express themselves and challenge norms. With her powerful and distinctive voice both in performance and advocacy, she has played a vital role in advancing conversations around feminism, diversity, and empathy. As we reflect on Barbra Streisand's legacy, we honor not just her extraordinary music and unforgettable performances, but also her resilient spirit, genuine authenticity, and deep compassion. Her life stands as a powerful example of talent, determination, and the courage to stay true to oneself. Though the spotlight may fade, the impact of Barbra Streisand's work will continue to inspire and move art lovers worldwide. When we remember Barbra, we remember that every note, every word, and every moment she gave was a gift, one that will echo in our hearts long after the final curtain falls. Ruth Buzzi, a beloved American actress and comedian, passed away peacefully at her home on May 1, 2025, at the age of 88. After years of battling Alzheimer's disease and stroke-related complications, she left behind a legacy of laughter and warmth. Born in Rhode Island, Ruth began her artistic journey early, studying at a prestigious theater school alongside future stars. Her sharp wit and charm quickly made her a standout, earning her numerous awards for unforgettable performances. Beyond acting, she lent her voice to many animated characters and appeared in various television roles, leaving a lasting mark on audiences. Living a simple life with her husband on a Texas farm, Ruth continued to inspire through her stories and memories. She will always be remembered as an icon of humor and kindness in American entertainment. In a deeply touching moment, beloved actress Emily Dequesne, known for her powerful performances, passed away at a hospital in Paris on March 16th. This heartbreaking loss comes 2 years after Emily courageously shared her diagnosis of a rare form of adrenal cancer, a brave act that resonated with millions around the world. At just 43 years old, her life was tragically cut short. Her publicist, Charlotte T., honored Emily on Instagram, not only as a client, but as a dear friend. In her heartfelt tribute, Charlotte praised Emily's extraordinary strength and courage, calling her a shining example to all. She remembered Emily's vibrant spirit evident in her radiant smile and bright eyes, ending with the words, "Forever love you, Emily." Emily Dequesne's legacy as an exceptional talent and inspiring role model will leave an unforgettable mark on the film industry and in the hearts of everyone touched by her performances. Warren Wilson, a trailblazer in journalism, passed away at the age of 90, leaving an enduring legacy in the media industry. Starting his career in the 1960s, he was among the first black reporters in Los Angeles, breaking barriers and paving the way for generations of journalists who followed. Over more than 40 years of dedicated service, Warren was not just a reporter, but also a role model known for his integrity, empathy, and unwavering commitment to serving the community. In 1984, Warren joined KTLA, quickly becoming a beloved figure recognized for his reporting style, both incisive and deeply compassionate. He went beyond simply reporting events. He forged strong connections and consistently championed the rights of the marginalized. His journalistic approach offered comfort and hope to the community, especially during challenging times, such as when he supported individuals facing criminal charges or personal hardships. Warren Wilson witnessed and documented some of the most pivotal moments in history, from the assassination of Robert F. Kennedy to the 1992 Los Angeles riots. One of his most memorable images was an interview with a store owner standing atop a burning building amid the chaos, an enduring symbol of both the city's resilience and the spirit of journalism. His dedication earned him numerous prestigious awards, including Emmys and Peabodys, recognizing his integrity and perseverance under pressure. In remembering Warren, we honor not only his immense contributions to journalism, but also celebrate him as a beacon of compassion and justice during challenging times. There are creative talents whose influence forever shapes music culture, and Jack Jones is undoubtedly one of them. Born on January 14, 1938 in Hollywood, California, Jones became a music legend redefining American pop and jazz with his smooth voice and emotionally rich performances. His contributions have left a lasting legacy, blending elegance with profound emotional depth, resonating timelessly to this day. Jack Jones's career is a testament to his passion and unwavering dedication to the art of music. His journey was defined by classic hits like Lollipops and Rose's Wives and Lovers and the Impossible Dream songs that highlighted his vocal brilliance and deep emotional expression. His rendition of The Love Boat became iconic, cementing his place in popular culture and winning the hearts of millions. With 2 Grammy Awards to his name, Jack Jones not only elevated vocal artistry, but also set a high standard for performance technique. Beyond his recordings, he was celebrated for captivating live shows, consistently maintaining a strong connection with his audience and a deep passion for classic pop and jazz. His influence inspired generations of artists, especially in celebrating timeless vocal talent and style. Jack Jones passed away at the age of 86, leaving behind a rich musical legacy filled with passion, talent, and an unwavering love for the art. Let us honor his enduring impact and reflect on the enchanting performances he shared with the world. Pete Rose, a baseball legend, passed away at the age of 83, leaving a profound sense of loss within the sports community. Born in 1941 in Cincinnati, Ohio, he displayed an early passion for baseball and devoted his entire life to the game. Through unwavering dedication and relentless effort, Rose became a symbol of sportsmanship, inspiring multiple generations of athletes and fans. Known for his endurance, determination, and exceptional performance on the field, he holds some of the most unbreakable records in baseball history, making his name synonymous with greatness. Pete Rose had a stellar career, earning the nickname Charlie Hustle for his hardworking spirit and relentless determination, especially during his time with the Cincinnati Reds. His achievements are remarkable, holding the MLB record for the most career hits, with 4,256, a milestone yet to be surpassed. He also played a key role in winning 3 World Series championships with the Reds and was selected to 17 All-Star games across 5 different positions. Rose's talent and versatility cemented his status as one of the greatest players in American baseball history, making him an ideal role model for younger generations of athletes. However, Rose's career was not without its challenges. In 1989, he was banned from MLB for life due to allegations of gambling on games, casting a long shadow over his legacy. Despite this, he remained deeply connected to baseball, continuing to share his knowledge and passion with younger athletes. Pete Rose's legacy will always stand as a testament to passion, perseverance, and talent. He will forever be remembered as a legend in baseball history and a beloved, respected figure among fans. Born on March 15, 1940 in Berkeley, California, Phil Lesh brought a unique musical creativity that not only shaped the sound of the Grateful Dead, but also ignited a global music movement. As a talented bassist, Lesh did more than just play. He crafted intricate soundscapes and redefined the role of the bass guitar in music. As a founding member of the Grateful Dead, he stood out for his ability to blend complex melodies with improvisational spirit, making the bass an essential part of the band's musical identity. Despite facing significant life challenges, including a liver transplant in 1998, Phil Lesh's passion for music never waned. He continued to devote himself to his craft through his group Phil and Friends, exploring new musical territories and collaborating with talented artists. This project helped introduce the music of the Grateful Dead to new audiences, keeping their legacy alive and vibrant. Beyond his musical talent, Phil Lesh was a powerful symbol of community and connection. He was a passionate advocate for organ donation, sharing his personal story to inspire countless others. He also founded Tupelo Crossroads, a venue dedicated to hosting performances and fostering a deep bond between artists and audiences. Phil Lesh passed away at the age of 84, leaving a musical legacy that will continue to inspire and unite people through every melody and his profound artistic vision. Robert Trebor, the beloved actor known for his charismatic role as Salmoneus in Hercules. The legendary journeys and Xena warrior princess brought a unique warmth and humor to the fantasy genre of the 1990s. Originally cast for just 2 episodes, his charming performance quickly won over audiences, turning Salmoneus into a memorable and recurring character who became indispensable to the series. In addition to his work in the fantasy genre, Robert Trebor demonstrated his versatile acting skills in films like Talk Radio 52 Pickup and Hail Caesar. Notably, he delivered a haunting performance as the son of the infamous serial killer Son of Sam in Out of the Darkness. A sharp writer and witty satirist, Trebor also published several works offering insightful perspectives on politics and identity, all infused with his trademark humor and intellectual depth. In his personal life, Robert Trebor was deeply committed to the arts and his community. An active presence in the theater world and a passionate storyteller, he also frequently attended fan conventions worldwide. The later years of his life showcased his remarkable resilience after being diagnosed with leukemia in 2012. He underwent a stem cell transplant and continued to pursue his artistic passions. He shared a strong, loving bond with his wife, Deirdre Hennings, who stood by his side throughout his challenging journey. Robert Trebor passed away on March 11, 2025, at the age of 71 due to complications from sepsis at the Los Angeles Medical Center. His legacy lives on not only through the characters he brought to life on screen, but also through the laughter, joy, and humanity he infused into every performance. While his character Salmoneus thrived on quick wit, Robert Trebor lived with his heart, and it was that heart that touched the lives of millions of fans around the world. Brenton Wood, a legendary figure in soul and R&B music, passed away at the age of 78, leaving behind a timeless musical legacy. Born in Shreveport, Louisiana, Wood is best known for hits like Gimme Little Sign and the Oogum Boogum song, solidifying his status as an icon of the 1960s and 1970s. With his distinctive voice and gifted songwriting, he captured the hearts of audiences, establishing himself as one of the standout R&B artists of his era. Beginning his career in the late 1950s, Wood achieved great success with numerous albums and popular singles. Released in 1967, Gimme Little Sign climbed the charts and launched him into international fame. His talent shone not only in his music, but also in his ability to forge emotional connections with listeners. Although he appeared less frequently in later years, Brenton Wood's name and legacy continue to live on in the hearts of fans. His songs remain classic, timeless tracks and will forever be an integral part of music history. Denise Alexander, a seasoned television actress, passed away on March 5, 2025, at the age of 85. Beginning her career at a young age, she quickly impressed audiences with her exceptional acting skills and dedication, becoming an inspiring role model for generations of young actors. Denise became an icon through her pioneering role as a doctor, helping pave the way for strong, independent female characters on television. Beyond acting, she developed talents in photography and production, often collaborating with her husband, a renowned director who was both her life partner and professional companion. Throughout her life, she left a profound artistic legacy embodying passion, perseverance, and compassion, and becoming a lasting symbol in American television entertainment. Lynn Ban, a renowned jewelry designer and reality TV star, passed away on January 20th, 2025 at the age of 52. She died after a brief and challenging recovery following emergency brain surgery, which was necessary due to a severe skiing accident on Christmas Eve 2024 in Aspen, Colorado. Initially, she was diagnosed with no serious injuries and allowed to return home, but a severe headache later forced her to seek emergency care where doctors discovered a brain hemorrhage requiring immediate surgery to save her life. Throughout her recovery, Lynn Band shared her journey on social media with optimism and resilience, inspiring many who followed her story. Sadly, on January 20th, she passed away at her home in Tribeca, New York, where she was found unconscious and unresponsive. Her son, Sebastian, announced the heartbreaking news on Instagram, praising his mother as a wonderful, strong woman who always wore a smile even in the toughest moments. Lynn Band leaves behind a rich legacy in the jewelry design world with unique creations cherished by numerous international celebrities. She will always be remembered as a symbol of relentless creativity and inspiring optimism, having made significant contributions to the global fashion and art industries. Thank you all for taking the time to watch today's video. The legends we've discussed will live forever in our hearts, and their legacy will remain an endless source of inspiration for generations to come. Let's keep remembering and honoring the incredible contributions they've made to the world. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can join us as we explore more. We're back this Saturday with some big news today. We remember the iconic actors who have passed, along with the stars we've lost recently. They are legends who left a lasting impact throughout their careers and will live on in the hearts of their fans. Before we begin, show your appreciation by liking the video as a tribute to them, wishing them peace, and ensuring their legacy will be remembered. If you're curious about the lives of Hollywood stars before they passed, don't forget to like, share the video, and comment below to let us know. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other exciting videos. Now let's get started with the first character. David Johansen, an American singer, songwriter, and actor, left a lasting impact on the music industry and pop culture. His death at the age of 75 is a significant loss to the music world, marking the passing of one of the true pioneers of rock music. Johansen is best known as the lead singer of the legendary band New York Dolls, formed in the early 1970s in New York City. The band played a crucial role in shaping the early days of the punk rock movement with their bold style, groundbreaking sound, and rebellious image. New York Dolls became known for their explosive energy and defiant spirit, inspiring countless artists in the punk and glam rock genres. As the soul of the band, David Johansen possessed a unique voice, an electrifying performance style, and an eccentric fashion sense that captivated both fans and critics. Iconic albums like New York Dolls in 1973 and Too Much Too Soon in 1974 helped establish the band as a powerful force in the music industry. Although they didn't achieve the commercial success they hoped for, outside of his work with the New York Dolls, Johansen also had a solo career under the name Buster Poe Dexter. He showcased his musical versatility by exploring various styles, from rock to blues to jazz. These solo projects highlighted his boundless talent and creativity, ensuring his lasting influence on the music world. The passing of David Johansen is not only a loss for his longtime fans, but also the end of an important chapter in rock and roll history. However, his legacy will live on, inspiring generations of artists and music lovers for many years to come. Social media influencer Elisha Burney, beloved by many, tragically passed away at the age of 24, leaving behind a profound sense of loss for her family, friends, and millions of fans. Known for her vibrant personality and creative content, Alicia built an incredible following, especially on TikTok, where she attracted over 5 million loyal followers. Her passing is a huge shock, as she was not only an emerging star, but also a powerful source of inspiration for those who admired her authenticity, cheerfulness, and the positive energy she radiated through every video. Alicia's content was relatable and engaging, ranging from everyday moments, creative challenges, to trendy fashion and dance. Her humor, warmth, and natural ability to connect with her audience made her stand out among countless social media creators. As an inspiring entertainer, Alicia also used her platform to share meaningful topics such as mental health, body confidence, and the importance of self-love. Her openness and authenticity touched the hearts of many, helping them find empathy and motivation in life. Although Alicia has passed away, her values and positive energy will forever remain a source of inspiration for the online community. Her legacy will continue to live on through the memorable moments she shared with the world. Red Larill, a bodybuilding legend born in New Orleans, Louisiana, peacefully passed away on the morning of March 15th at the age of 88. He was not only an icon in the world of bodybuilding, but also left behind a remarkable legacy that has inspired generations. Red Larill's athletic journey began in the 1950s, a period that marked the transformation of bodybuilding with a strong competitive spirit and unwavering dedication. He quickly established himself, and in 1958, Red achieved 2 significant milestones by winning the prestigious titles of Mr. Armed Forces and Mr. Hawaii. These victories solidified his status as one of the greatest athletes of all time, showcasing his discipline, perseverance, and incredible strength. Red Larill not only achieved glory on the bodybuilding stage, but also served in the U.S. Navy from 1955 to 1959. His time in the military instilled in him core values of hard work, dedication, and resilience. Not only known for his extraordinary physical strength, Red was also beloved for his humble, generous personality and his willingness to share his knowledge with those around him. The legacy that Red Larill leaves behind is not just in the prestigious titles he earned, but also in the endless inspiration for determination and passion. He will always be remembered as a legend in the world of bodybuilding and a shining example of relentless dedication. Doug Kiker, a singer who touched the hearts of millions of Americans and television viewers, passed away at the age of 32, leaving deep sorrow among his family, friends, and fans. He was best known for his work during the 2020 season of American Idol, where his inspiring life story became a source of motivation for many. Born and raised in Mobile, Alabama, Doug Kiker was a humble and down-to-earth man, yet he possessed a powerful and soulful voice. Before joining American Idol, he worked as a trash collector, but his passion for singing never faded. His desire to pursue his dream led him to the show's auditions, where he performed Bruce Springsteen's "I'm on Fire." He impressed the judges and audience with his raw, authentic voice and deep connection to the music. Although he didn't make it to the finals, Kiker's journey on American Idol still held special significance. He quickly became one of the most beloved contestants, receiving enthusiastic support from fans both on stage and in life. His appearance not only showcased his talent, but also proved the strength of his belief and perseverance. Doug Kiker has passed away, but his legacy will live on in the hearts of those who admired him. The emotional moments he brought will always be remembered as a story of passion, determination, and an unwavering spirit. Lynn Marie Stewart, the talented American actress, passed away at the age of 78, leaving behind a legacy in television and comedy. She is best known for her role as Miss Yvonne in the iconic children's show Pee-wee's Playhouse, where she portrayed the most beautiful woman in the land of confusion with charm, refined humor, and an engaging performance. Lynn Marie Stewart made a lasting impression on fans and remains a beloved figure in entertainment. Born in 1946, Stewart's career spanned decades, making her a familiar face on television. Pee-wee's Playhouse, which aired from 1986 to 1990, brought her widespread fame. Created by Paul Reubens, the show was known for its surreal humor and vibrant characters, with Stewart being a key contributor to its unique appeal. Her character, Miss Yvonne, combined elegance with charming humor, making her one of the most memorable figures in the series. Her interactions with Pee Wee Herman, played by Paul Reubens, were a highlight that helped the show become a beloved classic across generations. In addition to Pee Wee's Playhouse, Lynn Marie Stewart had a prolific career with memorable roles in hit films and TV shows like Charmed, The Office, and That 70s Show. She also appeared in several feature films, including The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. With her talent and contributions, Lynn Marie Stewart has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Though she has passed away, she will forever live on in the hearts of her fans through her unforgettable performances and the joy she brought to audiences for decades. Talented actress Michelle Trachtenberg has passed away at the age of 39, leaving behind a memorable legacy in both film and television with her diverse acting skills. She captivated audiences of all ages with her iconic roles, ranging from drama to comedy, while also making a lasting impact in the field of voice acting. Trachtenberg first gained attention with her lead role in Harriet the Spy, 1996, where she portrayed a smart, bold, and curious young girl. The success of the film not only introduced her to the public, but also opened the door for a brilliant career on screen. Throughout her acting career, Michelle often took on characters with strong willpower and determination, becoming a trademark of hers. One of Trachtenberg's most iconic roles was as Dawn Summers in the hit series Buffy the Vampire Slayer. When she joined the cast in the late 1990s, she quickly embraced the character, adding emotional depth to the show. The relationship between Dawn and Buffy, played by Sarah Michelle Gellar, and the challenges Dawn faced helped Trachtenberg make a lasting impression on fans. Michelle Trachtenberg's legacy is not only in her memorable roles, but also in the influence she had on many generations of film and television fans. Her passing is a great loss to Hollywood, but the wonderful moments she brought to the screen will always be remembered. Alan Simpson, the former U.S. Senator from Wyoming and one of the most influential politicians in American history, passed away on March 14th at the age of 93. He leaves behind a legacy of decades of wit, integrity, and bipartisan cooperation. From 1979 to 1997, Simpson represented Wyoming in the U.S. Senate and became a prominent voice in Washington, D.C. during his tenure. He was recognized for his pragmatic approach and for always putting the interests of his constituents first. As a politician, capable of bridging the gap between political parties, Simpson earned the respect of both sides of the political spectrum. As a Republican, he was known for his willingness to work with the Democratic Party to find solutions to important issues. This was rare in the increasingly polarized political landscape, especially his role in the Simpson-Bowles Commission, which focused on the nation's financial challenges. This remains one of the highlights of his career. While the Commission's recommendations were not fully implemented, they still demonstrated his broad vision and commitment to reasonable solutions for complex issues. Alan Simpson's legacy is not only defined by the policies he contributed to, but also by his dedication, professional ethics, sharp wit, and ability to connect with people, transcending political divides. He will be remembered as a devoted leader, a respected politician, and a symbol of cooperation in American politics. Veteran American actor Charles Cyphers has passed away at the age of 85, leaving behind a memorable legacy in the horror genre. He is best known for his portrayal of Sheriff Lee Brackett in the 1978 classic Halloween by John Carpenter. With his impressive performance, Cyphers added to the film's allure and depth, becoming a beloved character in the horror film community. Born in 1939, Cyphers' acting career spanned decades, with a variety of roles on both the big screen and television. However, his portrayal of Sheriff Brackett in Halloween remains his most memorable role, cementing his place in film history. In the movie, Cyphers embodies a steadfast, dedicated police officer confronting the horror unleashed by Michael Myers in the small town of Haddonfield. While Halloween was the standout film in his career, Cyphers also made his mark on several popular television shows in the 1970s and 1980s, including The Rockford Files, The Waltons, and The Streets of San Francisco. Cyphers' involvement with Halloween didn't end with the original film. He returned in Halloween 2 in 1981, helping to maintain the continuity of the franchise. Although he didn't appear in every sequel, his character left a lasting impression on the audience, solidifying the legend of this iconic horror series. With his undeniable contributions to the horror genre and cinema as a whole, Charles Cyphers will always be remembered as a talented actor, a familiar face in classic films, and an integral part of the Halloween legacy. Famed American sports journalist, author, and commentator John Feinstein passed away at the age of 69, leaving behind a profound legacy in the field of sports media. Known for his sharp writing, vast knowledge, and compelling storytelling style, he became one of the most respected names in sports journalism, attracting millions of readers and fans who followed his work. Feinstein's career spanned decades, where he made a significant impact not only as a journalist, but also as a distinguished author. He captivated readers with several best-selling sports books, most notably A Good Walk Spoiled, 1996, which provided an authentic perspective on the lives of professional golfers. This work is regarded as one of the most influential in sports literature, solidifying his position in the world of sports writing. John Feinstein was not only a prolific writer but also a trusted sports commentator who regularly appeared on television and radio as an analyst. His sharp, passionate, yet objective perspective allowed audiences to gain a deeper understanding of the sports world. His passing marks the end of an era in sports journalism. However, his legacy will live on through his books, demonstrating that he was not only a talented writer, but also a voice of integrity, passion, and vision in the sports world. His loss is felt not only within the industry, but also leaves a significant void in the hearts of sports fans and admirers of his talent. Ron Nessen, the veteran broadcast journalist and former White House press secretary, passed away at the age of 90, leaving behind a legacy of impactful work in U.S. journalism and politics. His life and career spanned turbulent periods in American history, where he played a crucial role in political reporting and maintaining transparency in government communications. Born in 1934, Nesson had a decades-long journalism career, most notably as a reporter and editor for NBC News. With his deep understanding of U.S. politics and sharp analytical skills, he quickly became a respected figure in the media. During the 1960s and 1970s, when American politics were tense, Nesson made a difference with his straightforward reporting style, asking probing questions and offering insightful perspectives on key events. His career peaked in 1974 when he was appointed as White House press secretary under President Gerald Ford, serving during the post-Watergate era and the difficult years following the Vietnam War. Nesson played a crucial role in conveying the administration's messages to the public, maintaining transparency, and helping rebuild trust in the White House. Ron Nesson's passing marks the end of an era in political journalism. However, his contributions to media and public service will continue to resonate, inspiring future generations of journalists. British actor Julian Holloway passed away at the age of 80, leaving behind a cherished legacy in the entertainment industry. Born into a family of artists, he was the son of legendary comedian Stanley Holloway and dancer Violet Lane. From a young age, Holloway was surrounded by the allure of the stage and screen, which shaped his career path. With his distinctive voice and captivating presence, Julian Holloway made a mark in the entertainment world with a series of memorable roles across both television and film. He was known for his versatility in acting, able to embody a wide range of characters from comedy to drama. Over several decades, Holloway appeared in numerous British films and television shows, earning praise for his professionalism and ability to adapt to any role. In addition to his acting career, Julian Holloway was also proud to be the father of Sophie Daw, a famous writer and former model. His daughter's success is a testament to his profound influence on the arts, continuing the family's creative legacy. The passing of Julian Holloway marks the end of an era, but his legacy will live on through his memorable performances and significant contributions to the entertainment industry. He was not only a talented artist, but also a symbol of unwavering dedication to the arts. Former professional basketball player and successful entrepreneur Junior Bridgman passed away at the age of 71, leaving behind a legacy to be admired in both sports and business. Bridgman played in the NBA for over a decade, most notably with the Milwaukee Bucks, where he was known for his steady teamwork and consistent contributions on the court. As a versatile forward, he stood out for his scoring ability and leadership, earning respect as one of the most respected players in the league. After retiring in 1984, Bridgman ventured beyond his sports career and achieved significant success in business. He entered the restaurant industry, building an impressive empire with hundreds of Wendy's and Chili's franchise locations. With his sharp business acumen and work ethic, Bridgman transformed his investments into a multi-million-dollar enterprise, solidifying his position as one of the most successful former athletes off the field. In addition to being a talented entrepreneur, Bridgman was also a dedicated philanthropist. He was passionate about serving the community, particularly mentoring and supporting the younger generation, inspiring ambitious athletes to apply the discipline and strategic mindset of sports to business. The passing of Junior Bridgman is a great loss, but his legacy, from his achievements on the field to his contributions in business and the community, will continue to inspire future generations. Legendary Italian actress Maria Grazia Spina passed away at the age of 88, leaving behind a profound legacy in Italian cinema. Throughout her illustrious career, she was known for her captivating, graceful, and emotionally rich performances, making her one of the most respected and beloved artists of her generation. Entering the film world in the 1950s, when Italian cinema was gaining international recognition for its bold and deep storytelling, Spina quickly made a mark with her ability to portray complex and nuanced characters. She collaborated with many renowned directors, appearing in a range of works from drama to comedy, always exuding a unique charm that captivated audiences both domestically and internationally. Spina's contributions were an integral part of the golden age of Italian cinema, especially in the post-war period when the industry was undergoing a creative storytelling and visual style revolution. Her roles not only celebrated the beauty and elegance of Italian women, but also reflected their inner depth, combining strength with an alluring fragility. She not only shone in front of the camera, but Maria Grazia Spina also set the standard for professionalism and elegance, becoming an inspiration for many generations of actors to come. Although she has passed away, her artistic legacy will continue to be preserved, inspiring the Italian film industry for many years to come. Passionate educator Alder Marlin passed away at the age of 90, leaving behind a legacy in education and cross-cultural understanding. Born in the United States, Marlin spent much of her life in Kenya, where she became a deeply influential figure, dedicating herself to education and community development. From a young age, Marlin developed a love for knowledge and teaching, but it was when she arrived in Kenya that she found her true calling. With a strong belief that education knows no borders, she worked tirelessly with local schools, international organizations, and educational programs to improve teaching and expand learning opportunities for all. Not only was Marlin an educator, but she also served as a crucial bridge in narrowing the cultural gap between West and East Africa. She was deeply committed to educational reform, particularly initiatives supporting young women and minority groups, empowering them with opportunities to grow and succeed. Alder Marlin's legacy extends beyond the classrooms she taught in, living on in the hearts and minds of the thousands of students, teachers, and communities she inspired. Her unwavering dedication and passion will forever be a beacon of hope, illuminating the path of knowledge for future generations. Talented actress Shannon Doherty passed away at the age of 53, leaving behind an impressive legacy in the television industry. Known for her memorable roles in Beverly Hills 90210 and Charmed, she won the hearts of audiences with her exceptional talent and strong presence on screen. Born on April 12, 1971 in Memphis, Tennessee, Doherty began her acting career at a young age. She quickly rose to fame with her breakout role as Brenda Walsh in Beverly Hills 90210, playing a rebellious yet deeply nuanced young woman. This role not only made her a star, but also left a lasting mark on 1990s pop culture. After the massive success of 90210, Doherty continued to affirm her talent by portraying Prudence Halliwell in the hit series Charmed. With her captivating inner strength and emotional depth, she turned her character into one of the most beloved icons on television. Alongside her acting career, Doherty inspired others with her resilience in the fight against cancer. She used her voice to raise awareness about the disease, offering motivation and hope to those facing similar challenges. Shannon Doherty's legacy lies not only in her iconic roles but also in her incredible strength and positive influence. She will forever be remembered as an icon of strength, courage, and timeless talent. Veteran actor Pietro Genuardi passed away at the age of 62, leaving behind a remarkable legacy in the field of television and film. Known for his versatility and dedication to his craft, he made a lasting impression with his emotional and authentic performances, earning admiration from both audiences and colleagues. Beginning his career in the 1980s, Genuardi quickly established himself with his ability to portray a wide range of characters, particularly those with deep and complex inner lives. For decades, he appeared on both screen and stage, showcasing his versatility and unwavering dedication. Although he was best known for his television roles, where he often portrayed characters with complex emotions, Genuardi also left a lasting impact on film and theater. With every role, big or small, he brought authenticity and nuance, making the characters come alive and unforgettable. Pietro Genuardi's passing is a significant loss to the arts community, but his legacy will continue to inspire and touch the hearts of audiences for years to come. Legendary actress Gena Rowland passed away at the age of 94, leaving behind a brilliant and far-reaching legacy with her commanding presence and ability to convey emotion. She helped redefine the art of acting, transforming cinema and storytelling throughout her more than 6-decade-long career. Born on June 19, 1930 in Madison, Wisconsin, Rowland developed a passion for acting at an early age and studied at the prestigious American Academy of Dramatic Arts. She began her career on stage before transitioning to film and television, where her talent was quickly recognized. Rowland is best remembered for her collaborations with her husband, director John Kvetz, including A Woman Under the Influence and Gloria, where she delivered powerful performances with the ability to portray complex and deeply nuanced characters. Rowland received numerous prestigious awards, including a Golden Globe, an Emmy, and an Academy Honorary Award in 2015, recognizing her significant contributions to cinema. She was not only a talented actress but also a trailblazer in the film industry, always advocating for films that celebrate strong, multifaceted women. Her influence continues to spread, inspiring generations of actors to come. Gena Rowland will forever be remembered as a legend, a great icon of the screen, leaving an indelible mark on history. We are deeply saddened to announce the passing of Joaquin Phoenix, the renowned actor, producer, and activist, at the age of 50. Known for his transformative performances in films such as Joker, Gladiator, and Walk the Line, Phoenix was widely recognized for his versatility and emotional depth. In addition to his illustrious film career, Phoenix was also a passionate activist, particularly in the fight for animal rights and environmental protection. His passing is a great loss to the film industry and to the values he consistently championed. Joaquin Phoenix was born on October 28, 1974, in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Throughout his career, he has become one of the most respected and versatile actors in contemporary cinema. He has consistently pushed his limits by taking on roles with depth and delivering remarkable performances. With over 3 decades of dedication, Phoenix has etched his name into Hollywood history as a symbol of commitment, talent, and courage. Although he is no longer with us, his artistic legacy and spirit will continue to live on in the hearts of audiences and inspire future generations of actors. Joaquin Phoenix has received numerous prestigious awards, including a Grammy, 2 Golden Globe Awards, and 4 Oscar nominations. He ultimately won the Oscar for Best Actor for his role as Arthur Fleck in Joker, 2019. Joaquin Phoenix was born to Arlen Dunetz and John Lee Phoenix, both of whom worked in the entertainment industry. His family had a unique and unconventional background, being members of the Children of God cult before his parents decided to move the family to Los Angeles. He grew up with his siblings, including River Phoenix, a promising young talent who tragically passed away in 1993. Phoenix's childhood was far from ordinary, with his family's nomadic lifestyle combined with a strict religious background profoundly influencing his worldview and values. River Phoenix had a particularly significant impact on Joaquin's life, and his admiration for his brother's talent, along with the tragic loss of River, shaped Joaquin's approach to acting. Phoenix began his acting career at a young age, making his television debut in 1982 in the series 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. He appeared in numerous TV shows and commercials, gradually establishing himself beyond the shadow of his famous brother. His first notable role came in 1995 with the dark comedy To Die For, directed by Gus Van Sant. He played a troubled teenager in the film and received critical acclaim for his deep performance, showcasing his innate talent for portraying complex characters. However, it was his role in Gladiator, 2000, that truly propelled Phoenix to international stardom. The epic film, directed by Ridley Scott, tells the story of a Roman general, played by Russell Crowe, on a journey of revenge. Phoenix portrayed Commodus, a man hungry for power and morally corrupt. His performance was highly praised by critics and earned him his first Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Although he did not win, with his striking portrayal of the antagonist in Gladiator, Phoenix solidified his position as one of Hollywood's most promising talents. After Gladiator, Joaquin Phoenix continued to challenge himself with roles that demanded depth and versatility in his acting. In 2002, he starred in Signs, a film directed by M. Night Shyamalan, playing Merrill Hess, a former baseball player who faces the threat of an alien invasion. The film was commercially successful, and Phoenix's performance was once again highly praised, showcasing his incredible ability to excel in various genres. As his fame grew, Phoenix deliberately avoided purely commercial roles, choosing instead to focus on complex, emotionally rich characters. A pivotal moment came in 2005 when he transformed into the country music legend Johnny Cash in Walk the Line. Phoenix not only captured the essence of the character, but also vividly portrayed Cash's spirit, even performing the songs in the film himself. The movie was a massive success both commercially and critically, earning Phoenix his second Oscar nomination for Best Actor and a Golden Globe. This role not only solidified his reputation, but also showcased his extraordinary ability to transform into different characters. However, following the success of Walk the Line, Phoenix unexpectedly announced a break from acting in 2008. He appeared in the controversial documentary I'm Still Here, 2010, directed by Casey Affleck, which chronicled his journey from Hollywood to pursuing a rap career. The film caused confusion and debate, but was later seen as a testament to Phoenix's boldness and willingness to challenge conventions. After years of experimenting with his art, Phoenix made his official return with the career-defining role in Joker, 2019, directed by Todd Phillips. The character Arthur Fleck, a failed comedian with a mental illness who gradually descends into darkness, became one of the most memorable performances in film history. Phoenix fully embodied the pain, loneliness, and madness of the character, leaving audiences both haunted and empathetic. This role earned him the 2020 Oscar for Best Actor, along with numerous other prestigious awards, including a Golden Globe. Not only was it a success in terms of acting, But Joker also made a huge impact, grossing over $1 billion worldwide, becoming one of the most iconic films for its bold storytelling and deep societal perspective. Throughout his career, Joaquin Phoenix has remained steadfast in his artistic philosophy, choosing challenging roles and continuously pushing boundaries, solidifying his position as one of the finest actors of his generation. Joaquin Phoenix is not only dedicated to his craft as an actor, but also as a passionate social activist. He is known for his strong stance on environmental protection and animal rights, using his influence to advocate for positive change. As a longtime supporter of PETA, Phoenix has consistently fought for animal rights and promoted humane treatment of animals. Additionally, he actively supports sustainable solutions in the entertainment industry while speaking out against the negative impacts of mass production and consumption on the environment. Phoenix's activism goes beyond words and is demonstrated through concrete actions. One of his most memorable moments came at the 2020 Academy Awards, when he used his acceptance speech for Best Actor for Joker to speak out on behalf of environmental protection, animal rights, and the importance of compassion. Phoenix has also participated in protests and campaigns, proving that his commitment to justice extends beyond his on-screen roles and into his illustrious acting career. Joaquin Phoenix is known for his private lifestyle and dedication to his personal life. Despite being one of Hollywood's top stars, he consistently steers clear of the media spotlight, choosing to focus on his family and the values he holds dear. In 2016, Phoenix began a relationship with actress Rooney Mara, and in 2020, the couple welcomed their first son, River, named after Phoenix's late brother. The relationship between Joaquin Phoenix and River Phoenix has always been a significant part of his life. He does not hesitate to share the profound impact River had on his career and worldview, and continues to honor his brother's memory through his artistic choices and humanitarian work. Phoenix's journey is one of continuous reinvention and commitment to taking on complex, challenging roles. Each of his works is a testament to his talent, authenticity, and courage as an artist, always ready to push the boundaries of the conventional. From the early days of his career to the pinnacle of his Oscar win, Joaquin Phoenix has solidified his position not only as an outstanding actor, but also as a true artist, always urging the public to look deeper into society and nurture compassion. Not only has he left a lasting impression on the screen, but Joaquin Phoenix has also inspired future generations of artists and activists, continuing his journey with an unwavering passion for the arts and social justice. We are deeply saddened to announce the passing of actress and producer Julia Roberts, who tragically passed away at the age of 57 following a fatal car accident on Saturday morning in the United States. Known for her iconic roles in Pretty Woman, My Best Friend's Wedding, and Erin Brockovich, Julia Roberts became one of Hollywood's brightest stars, capturing the hearts of audiences worldwide. Her legacy extends beyond her outstanding acting career to her passionate role as a producer. Julia's passing is a tremendous loss to the entertainment industry, and her fans, family, and colleagues will always remember her. Julia Roberts was born on October 28, 1967, in Smyrna, Georgia, USA. She is one of Hollywood's most iconic actresses, known for her versatility, strong charisma, and deep connection with audiences. With a career spanning over 3 decades, Julia has achieved countless remarkable accomplishments, including an Oscar, a BAFTA, and several Golden Globe Awards. Julia Roberts has continuously proven her exceptional talent by effortlessly transitioning between various film genres, from romantic comedies to dramas to films with deep dramatic elements. As a result, she has left a lasting impression on millions of audiences worldwide. Born into a family with a strong performing arts background, Julia was deeply influenced by her parents. Her mother, Betty Lou, was a church secretary, while her father, Walter Roberts, was an actor, screenwriter, and had run a theater company in Georgia. Growing up in an artistic environment, Julia quickly developed a passion for the stage. She initially studied journalism at Georgia State University with a minor in acting. However, her love for the arts led Julia to New York City, where she studied at the prestigious Lee Strasberg Theater Institute. Despite financial struggles in the early days, Julia never gave up on her dream. It was her persistence and determination that helped her rise to become one of the greatest actresses of all time. Julia Roberts' passing leaves a huge void in the film industry and in the hearts of her fans. However, her legacy will live on, inspiring generations of actors and audiences alike. In the early days of her career in New York, Julia Roberts spent time auditioning for various projects and working on Broadway productions. Despite facing many challenges, her first breakthrough came in 1987 when she landed a small yet important role in a film. Although the movie was not commercially successful, it served as a stepping stone for Roberts to begin her promising film career. Her next big breakthrough came in 1988 when Julia took on the lead role in Mystic Pizza, a coming-of-age film about three young women working at a pizza parlor in a small town in Connecticut. This film gave Roberts the opportunity to showcase her charm and natural acting talent. Although the film was not a box office success, Mystic Pizza still earned her critical attention and led to a Golden Globe nomination for Best Supporting Actress. This success laid a solid foundation for Roberts' career, allowing her to quickly transition from smaller roles to major lead roles in the years that followed. In 1990, Julia Roberts made a significant impact when she took on the lead role in Pretty Woman, a classic film directed by Gary Marshall. She portrayed Vivian Ward, a prostitute who unexpectedly meets and falls in love with a wealthy businessman, played by Richard Gere. The romantic story between the two characters and Roberts' captivating performance helped make the film a cultural phenomenon, catapulting her to international stardom. Pretty Woman not only became one of the highest-grossing films of the year, but also won Roberts the hearts of audiences worldwide. Her charm, intelligence, and on-screen magnetism solidified her position as one of Hollywood's leading actresses. The massive success of Pretty Woman marked the beginning of a dazzling phase in Julia Roberts' career. The 1990s saw her continue to star in a number of successful films. Following this success, she took on the lead role in the psychological thriller Sleeping with the Enemy, 1991, where she portrayed a woman trying to escape an abusive marriage. The film was not only a box office hit, but also helped Roberts solidify her versatility as an actress, proving that she was not only suited for romantic comedies, but also capable of taking on deep, psychological roles. In the mid-1990s, Julia Roberts continued to captivate audiences with a series of blockbuster films. In Pelican Brief, 1993, she played a law student who is accidentally caught up in a conspiracy involving the assassination of two Supreme Court justices. In 1997, she returned to the romantic comedy genre with My Best Friend's Wedding, 1997, portraying a woman who tries to stop her best friend from marrying someone else. This film, along with Runaway Bride, 1999, helped solidify her as one of the leading actresses of the 90s. Julia Roberts not only showcased her exceptional talent in romantic comedies, but also proved her versatility by taking on challenging dramatic roles. As she entered the 2000s, Julia Roberts continued to solidify her status as a star and left a lasting impression on audiences with remarkable works, leaving a memorable cinematic legacy in her illustrious career. If you're surprised by the stories of the characters I've shared, leave a comment with the number 1. If not, leave a comment with the number 0. Now, let's move on to the next character. Julia Roberts reached the pinnacle of her career with her iconic role in Erin Brockovich, a legal biographical film directed by Steven Soderbergh. In the film, she portrays a strong single mother, determined to expose a cover-up that has severely impacted the health of residents in a small